I am still in emote only. There we go. Rad, I heard
Gotta
about what
refresh.
the soup in the diet has done for you. I am proud of you. Thank you, Hooker. I
I
appreciate
don't
that.
see you live. Fuck.
Give it a second. Shit, I just went live. Alright. Anyway. Yeah. So, no, we've been doing really good on it so far. I've got one more day on this, and then I'm going to take a
There you
little
are.
break, and then we're going to start or restart the keto diet. And my little rowing machine just showed up today, so we're going to be working on that, and I'm going to bump you up, hopefully, here in a little while. I saw that, Coffee Girl. You kind of confused me a little bit. On my activity feed, it says you followed me yesterday, or 19 hours ago, and I was like, wait a minute, Coffee Girl stopped following me? What's going on? And then I realized you had a new account. What's up, Jason? How you doing, buddy?
Oh, yeah, Count. I am very proud that you didn't just click play because the funny starts as soon as you when you click play.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of.
It's-
I try to like interact with people for a few minutes before I start playing games and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, because the funny is gonna start right when you start
jeez.
click play.
Okay. Well, I'm trusting you here, Zach.
Oh, wait, this game is funny. Anyone in chat here that's either ever heard or watched Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, they know what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry to hear that, Coffee Girl.
Oh, it's a coffee girl.
He loves what? Death? Hey, look. It's the two weirdos in the VC. Yes, it sure is. Oh, he lives. He lives and he loves. What's up, Adam?
Oh
We're gonna-
yeah, it's Punk Rock Psycho.
Yeah.
I need to send hookers some cold weather. It's that time of year.
It is that time of year. What's
I
up?
need to start making those videos.
So, Adam, tonight we're going to be playing the Stanley Parable Ultimate Deluxe Suck My Balls Edition. And Zach's going to be directing me through some mayhem here. Here's the thing. Munchie started doing the diet. That worries me for your safety. Invest in a gas mask. I'm just going to stay in my room, Hooker. And yes, she did start the diet today.
Zach raise hell. Oh yeah, Zach can raise hell.
I watched
Well.
Jacksepticeye play it. Oh, did you?
Oh, Jacksepticeye is a very popular YouTuber.
Sugar Brat Brat. What'd you cook? I did try to make it the same as my other account, but the numbers I couldn't get.
Oh,
before I had
wait,
to-
wait, wait.
That
Wait,
works,
so
Coffee Girl.
This is Coffee Girl 102. So, this is Coffee Girl 102.
Andy!
Coffee Girl. What happened to Coffee Girl 101 through 1?
So this is Coffee Girl 102 because now she's engaged, dude. So, you know, it's the updated
you
version.
think I'm afraid, Hooker? Do it!
Zachary, if you send
Bored.
cold weather here, I will
around here.
up north and insert my foot up your backside. He might enjoy that. All the duckies! Jason's offering to help Hooker with that.
That's
Sounds decent.
Hooker,
Yeah,
do it. Come at me, Hooker.
from what I understand, Adam, this is gonna be a fun game. There's some. Plus, I got Zach here, and he's gonna try and fuck me up a little bit. So, we should have some
this
fun
game
with this.
This game, I really can't fuck you up. Just trust me, and make sure you pay attention to what the narrator's saying.
Hey,
You're
hey.
gonna fucking die laughing.
Tech. Okay, we don't have to annoy Zach. He just gets annoyed on his own, or he annoys
That's
people
true.
when he gets bored. That's gonna be the only thing.
That's
So,
also true. That's all true. That's also true.
all the duckies. What's Andy up to tonight? First time Discord did that weird update to, and this time my new phone won't let me in my other one. Ugh, that's no fun. Truth, lol. Apparently he's on a.
possibly the fact that you probably just haven't reset your password in a long time, Coffee Girl.
True.
And it requires a password reset. It's probably just all it is.
Boston butt steaks.
My
And
Discord did
baked
do that a while
buttered
back. I got a
potatoes
new
with
phone.
bacon bit. Oh, that sounds amazing, Sugar Brat. I'm sorry, Sugar Brat. When I stream, my phone's usually switched off, so I might not have heard the notification.
Unless I irritate
I
Counter
know
off
of only
in
one
his
way
chat,
to
too, which
torture
are
Zach
annoying.
while he is in stream with you, Dad. Uh-oh.
Yeah, all you gotta do is click forgot password, and it'll send you a thing to your email, Coffee. It's all it's gonna do.
Yeah, if you've got an email set up on your
phone
accounts
number,
or your phone number,
your
you can
or
do
your
a
phone
forgot
number.
password thing, and it should send that to either your email or password. Uh-oh.
It's
a sing
straightforward.
mode.
Mine did that.
Uh-oh, TikTok blocks you so. Oh, God. You
TikTok
tried to help.
blocked
Oh, you tried to help her. Okay. And Hooker has redeemed a sing mode. And obviously, God damn it. Hold on one second,
Damn it.
guys. I gotta fix something. I tried something new with my alerts. And
Yeah, that's how you want it. That's how you want to do it. Doc.
Yeah,
Do it.
that was a really delay on my alert. Alright, so Hooker has redeemed a sing mode. We shall do a sing mode. I didn't think about that. I just made the new one. It's all good. And Andy with all the hearts.
You always can just go back to it and try it again, Coffee.
Bitty bitty
Think
bitty
about
bitty. MJ started standing paw paw. Aww. MJ standing
Why
now.
lose
What's
all
up,
your
Big
levels?
Peanut?
And Discords and shit. Because you're starting from scratch.
Yeah. But
Because you're.
what am I doing here? Oh, I'm just gonna do this right. Yeah. And okay. And no, we go.
Oh yeah, Eddie. I was gonna join their stream the other day, but then I got distracted.
Ooh, Andy's stream?
Yeah.
She's the innocent one of the family, Zach. Do not corrupt her.
Challenge accepted. Now I got 2 challenges.
I said do not. I will.
In what sense do I ever follow instructions?
You know what's going to happen to you the next time we play Sons of the Forest? Dude, oh my god.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Literally tomorrow. Oh, speaking of that, I probably... Hold on, let me move this to my second monitor.
Why don't you guys have any water?
Oh, speaking of Sons of the Forest, everybody, if you guys went to my YouTube channel, you can catch my perspective. Count has not uploaded his at this moment.
I will be
But,
uploading it tonight. But, yeah, Zach, we have started a new playthrough on Sons of the Forest, and Zach has uploaded his side of things.
Yep, that's been uploaded. So
To include me attempting to box him in and failing at one point, so.
yes. Speaking of Sons of the Forest, hold on.
Hopefully it's just frozen pipes. There, tech.
Oh, I need chat. I can't see chat now. Hold on.
Andy
Fuck.
Lulu, my dear, sweet innocent sister,
Get over
do
here.
not
There we go.
listen
Now I can
to
see
a
chat.
word Zach says. He is nothing more but a corrupted goblin who seeks to destroy you. Just a beautiful innocent as the way you are. Stay beautiful
Hey,
and
I
innocent just as you are.
I am.
You are. You're like a little like annoying ass goblin that just won't go away. So it's like fuck. You bat him away and he just comes running back and is chewing on your shoulder. It's like God, fuck it, stop annoying me. No, I'm kidding. You know I love you, Zach.
You know I love terrorizing you.
No, nothing on the Watch Out Cumberland County Facebook. So onto the provider website I
What the-
go.
The hell? Why did it?
Hey,
make my
hey,
video-
Tack, and I'm not trying to sound like rude or anything about this, but maybe it's like me. You just kind of forget to pay the water bill for like 3 months, and then they shut it off, and you're like, oh fuck, that's right, I got a water bill. I'm sorry.
Guess how many bills I have?
Florida Water is like I've set it up for them to send me notifications whenever my bill is ready. I never get an. You paid your rent, okay? But it's with your rent. Gotcha. Yeah, no, Florida Water. It's like I've asked them. I've set it up. I've done everything I can, and fucking never get a notification. And it's like the smallest bill I got when it comes to the apartment, so I don't think about it. Once electric's half the bills that Seraph and I had when he was living here, compared to the bills like that I have now, are completely different. So most of it's tied up with the rent now. So there's only a few that I actually have to pay on my own. And I just keep on forgetting about the goddamn water bill. And then like 4 months later, it's like, hey, you haven't paid your water bill in 4 months. We're shutting off the water. It's like, oh, that sucks. Here. How much is my water bill? $150. Okay, here you go. Have a nice day. Okay, your water's back on. And then I forget about it again. And it's like, son of a bitch.
Wait, where's Country Boy?
I believe he is with his mom tonight.
I'm gonna spam it with the H's because logic.
Yeah.
I haven't done that to him in a while, and I think his grace period should be come to an end.
Actually, let's see here. Did you message me anything about that?
Nope, but I'm about to spam him with H's.
Nada El Capitan. Okay.
There you go. I spammed.
Andy shall always remain the sweetest. Trogan Shane 31. Hello, hello.
I can change that the sweetest to the sussus.
Oh, what's up with that, Chris? What's up with that? Why you gotta be like that, Chris? Huh? You come in here and you're just like, what's up, Andy? Hi. And you don't even give me a hi. And it's like, what the hell? I exist too. I'm alive. I'm here. All right. Thanks. Haywood, what's up, Shane? Haywood, or Trogan. Ew. What's new and exciting for you there? All right, I got my hi from Chris, so now I'm happy. Pado. All right. Let's get started on this shit. Where's my mouse pad? It's over here. Hold on one second. I never mind. Do I get to play this with my mouse, or do I have to play it with a freaking controller, Zach?
You can play with your mouse.
Okay.
Oh, it's been a while since I've done this. Hi, Mr. Bot.
Hi, Mr. What?
You just have somebody that, let's say, has 1.3K, and that's clearly not a real person.
Oh, Mr. Bot. Okay, I got you.
So I called him Mr. Bot.
Yeah. Where'd my fucking mouse go? Oh, there it is. Okay. English, please. Now we want to play some English. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No.
Okay.
I haven't. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. You know what?
Alright.
Fuck you, I'm blind. We do that the other way. We go a little bit brighter because I'm old and blind, and there we go. Alright. Please enter the current time. The fuck do you want to know what time it is?
How do I sub? Because every time I refresh, I gotta fucking...
7:10. What is this, a military time? No? Okay, there we go.
Oh, just here it goes.
I'm not old, I'm well seasoned. Just got off of work from Taco Bell and you didn't bring me none? I don't know if there's a timer coffee. Zach knows all about this game. I know nothing.
7:13, count, you're wrong.
It says 7:10 on my clock. No,
It's
accessibility
7:13.
settings can be accessed from the main menu.
Oh wait, maybe my fucking computer time is wrong. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Why
maybe
is
Zach's
that?
just ass backwards.
No, mine. I just checked my phone at 7:11.
Whatever. Yeah, now it's 7:11 after all that whining. Okay, so begin game. All right, here we go.
I didn't do that thing. That's weird. It did it for me. All right, begin the game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
I want a
Orders
job
came
like
to
that.
him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Sounds
And
stimulating.
although others might have considered
His
it
name
soul-rending,
is Steve.
Stanley relished
No,
every
it's
moment
Stanley.
that the orders
Thank
came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
This is already starting to
And
play
then
out
one
like a
day,
children's
something
book.
very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh,
Something
no!
he would never quite forget.
Whatever could it be?
He had been at his
But it's
desk for
fucking
nearly an
hilarious.
hour
Just trust me.
when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
'Twas the
But
night
as he
before
came to his
Christmas.
wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
It's a whole new world. Oh, it's my turn to do stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So you follow what the narrator says.
Step out of my. I don't know if I want to. I don't know
Your
if I
office.
want to.
Fine.
I don't know
Step out
how I
of
feel about this. What do you mean it's not
This
my
isn't a
office?
horror game. This isn't a horror game. I
Okay.
promise.
All right. I stepped out of my office. See, I'm out of my. I don't like this. I'm going back in my office.
It's just Chesapeake out.
All of his
I'm
co-workers
being
were
honest
gone.
with you, this is
What
a
could
horror
it
game.
mean?
There's no jump scares.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You can click on doors, by the way.
This is 429's office.
It-
428's office.
And your door closed behind you. The narrator is kind of God.
Why did the door close behind me? Let me
Uh,
back in! Okay. So, okay, we gotta go to the the meeting room.
yes. Kind of. Okay. This game really doesn't have a true objective. It actually can glitch out of the map, and it's part of one of the endings. I think it's back there. Go back. Turn around and go back. In one of the windows, you can actually climb up and out through the window. One of the desks.
No matter
Ew.
how hard Stanley
In
looked,
window.
he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Not that one.
No, seriously, it says you can't jump. We disabled it. Seriously.
Yeah, for now, just trust me.
It won't let me jump.
It's not that desk. I think it's the other desk, the other side of it. On the other side of it.
This one right here.
The same desk, but on the other side. Over there. Near the, files on the table. Thought there was this room.
Ain't no
This one
fucking
was.
window for me to jump through in there, Zach.
There's a
Stanley
way.
went
There is a
around
way.
touching
It's
every
actually one
little
of the
thing in
endings,
the
and it's
office, but
hilarious.
it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a
Can't go
door
in there.
5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
Oh
No.
yeah! Follow this!
I
Follow
can't
this!
just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. I
Fuck you.
suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Now click that same door 20 times. Let's do it. Wrong door.
I have to
That
say,
door.
I'm still not
No,
feeling the
click it 20.
satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Really?
Now do it 50 times.
Break the door. What's up, Tony?
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Oh, hello. Wait.
Looking for 417.
Maybe that's
417, here it is. 20 clicks. Here we go.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
What the fuck? Really?
437.
There's 437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere.
That
Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
it's this room. This is the room you can get out of. I remember now. After this, will you do it?
Now, back to door number 437.
Now back to door for 437.
Are you shitting me? Is this all we're gonna do all night?
This is a different kind
Let's
of
see.
game.
How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Where's the fucking coffee machine? Oh, there it is.
Now, see if you
All
can
right,
click the
back to
copy
room
machine.
417.
The
I'm really
copy
feeling it
machine
now. I think
is
we're getting somewhere.
Now back. All right, back to 417.
Are you serious?
Okay,
No, I
now
think
go
we're good.
climb on employee 419's desk.
God, I need to play this game again. Now climb on the desk of
How do I
419.
climb on a desk?
Okay, go to 419. Just go up to the chair. Other side of the chair.
Yes,
Oh,
this is
shit.
great. You're putting it all on
There
the
you go.
line, Stanley. I like that.
Shit,
All right,
there you
let's
go.
keep it
Okay,
up.
that's how
Go
you
give
do
me
it.
a
You
few
can get
clicks
on
on
the
door
desk from
416.
one of the windows. So we gotta try all the ones near the windows and try to do that, and we can get you out. And it's gonna be. You can just trust me.
There's no stair for me or chair for me.
Well, there you had it. You had it. Had it. You had it. There you go.
That's the wrong chair though, or table though.
Okay, maybe it's in that other room. It's in the other room that the way we. Oh wait, I think. Okay, now go up to the wall. Oh wait, here you go. I think it was in the other room, ones with the windows, too.
Okay, so where was I supposed to go again? 417 again?
Yeah, 417.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
Why'd the door
he
shut?
entered the door on his left.
Oh yeah, because you progressed. Now go through the wrong door.
Damn it! I went through the door on the left.
It closed. Don't worry, you can just click restart. Click
Yeah.
escape and then click restart if you want to.
I guess I'm not supposed to go that way yet. Fuck. Mr. Narrator, what am I supposed to do now?
Go back.
It won't let me.
Yeah, you can. Just keep going forward.
Oh, there we go.
Yet there was not a
There's a door
single
open right
person
there.
here either.
Fuck!
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
There.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Up to the boss's office, huh?
Yes. Go in there,
Coming
go in
to
there,
a
go in there.
staircase, Stanley walked
No,
upstairs
go back,
to
go.
his
No,
boss's
go, go.
office.
Ah, you screwed it up.
Of course I screwed it up. Told me to go through the goddamn door.
No, I'm in stream delay. I forgot. All right. So go down there. Go down there. Go down the stairs.
I'm all the way down there. I'm looking at a red room
Now
right
go
now.
through the door. Now go through that door.
Really close to 400?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh my god, I
Why did
can't.
doors close automatically behind him
Where are my
wherever
feet?
he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came
keep
to the
walking forward.
conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
You're
I'm
walking back in-
dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley
you're not going
felt
to the door.
to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
Hey!
His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't
What are you
going to
doing?
lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Have
He
no
thought to
feet.
himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go
He's-
back to my
he's
boring
so
real-life
focused
job
on the
pushing
fact he has no
buttons.
feet.
I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh,
Then
I'm
he
floating.
imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he
Stars.
remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all
we gotta
very
hydrate.
odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now
Ooh, that sucks
as he's
there, okay.
ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical
did
stars
we
just
keep
a
on
moment
going?
ago? How else would the voice explain
like
all
going around
that?
in circles.
This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the
Wake
coolness of the
up!
blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let
What's
me
up,
wake
Rubber
up,
Digger?
he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I am okay. Work, and more work. I'm still at the car.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is
Okay,
Stanley.
no, the
I have a
game's
boss.
going-
I have an office. I am real.
Restart.
Please, just someone tell me I am real.
And,
I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
I see
And
red.
it went black.
Strut.
Dope.
And everything went black.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What the hell?
Mariella woke up on a
This
day
is
like
the
any
story of
other.
a girl.
She rose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town
It's
talking
Stanley.
and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was
Jared!
obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
That's what you
I
think,
know
bitch.
what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing
Right.
this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had
Dragonite.
scheduled for that
That
day.
is sus.
The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she
Are
turned
you not gonna
around.
call the cops? Hey, there's a dead body on the street. Fuck. I mean, come on.
what makes this game funny. Because of stupid bullshit.
I'm back at Stanley's office.
Yes. So basically, this game has multiple, like, over like 12 or something different endings, and some of them are just so fucking hilarious. So let's walk forward, go through that. Exit
All
your
of his
office, and
co-workers were
continue down the
gone.
path like it
What
tells
could
you.
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't
Okay,
find a trace
you
of
wanna
his
try the desert one?
co-workers.
I don't think it's this one. Oh, you're up. Try walking on the computer. Try walking on the computer. Oh, there you go. Oh wait, no, you're not. There you go. Oh, you were there. You were there.
At
Okay,
first,
now walk
Stanley
out.
assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all
He
along.
assumed he broke-
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination
What
of
the fuck?
structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes. How do I click yes?
Well, I don't know how to say this
No.
politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Wait, what? What?
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth
What?
must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all
I mean,
day
at least it rhymes.
in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
What the
You
fuck?
too will become quite
Really?
unbearable.
Click escape. The escape button on your keyboard. And click restart. That's how you have to restart. Then begin the game again.
Why do I want to begin the game again? Hold on.
This is how this game works. It's multiple different endings. Some of them are short and some of them will take a minute to get through. But they're funny. And sometimes you'll get you in a different place and it's funny also.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he
Alright,
couldn't
no,
find a
let's stop.
trace of his
Proceed,
co-workers.
proceed. Don't jump out again. Are you jumping out again?
No.
Proceed. And this time, instead of going through the correct door, go through the wrong door.
Okay.
But she just went backwards. There you go. I'm caught up now. I think I might need a refresh. So I'm a little behind.
Stanley went around
Morning,
touching
pal.
every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
What's in your head? In your head. Ah.
Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I went to the door on the
Go
right.
This
the
was
door on the
not
right.
the correct
Go
way
the
to
door
the
on the
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, if I like this. Something stupid's gonna happen. I know it. Is this the employee lounge?
Okay, stand in there for a while and let the dialogue run through. What are you going?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to
Don't
spend a few
proceed.
moments
Just
here in this
stand in here for a
immaculate,
little bit.
beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Okay, I drank it all in.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Right? Yes, it is.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Doing good, Ruby.
It's
How you
possible
doing?
that this is why everyone left. Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Okay, what's the message? Yeah.
Just wait.
I'm good. Off
Unless it's all-
crocheting down in my room waiting for bedtime because I'm exhausted. Oh, I get that, Ruby.
Why wait for bedtime? Just go to bed. Oh, forgot I have points on this. What's available? Oh, I can make text say I'm a potato.
What's up, country boy? Okay, hold on a second. Hold on.
Country boy!
I gotta fix something really quick here, guys. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm probably good because I kind of spammed you with H's, country boy.
Hold on
Oh,
one
you
second,
can be
guys.
br- Oh shit! It's Zach! Oh, I mean, hi Zach.
Wow.
Yes, it's a rare occurrence that I appear.
Bear with me one moment, guys.
What you doing there, Count?
Fixing something.
What'd you break?
Nothing that I thought.
Oni Mirror? Where are you? In your live? Yeah. Okay, I find it hard to believe that someone that's live could actually be here. I'm very happy New Mexican today. I found green and red chili jolly ranchers at Craftsher today.
Okay, hopefully that works now. So,
What wasn't working?
My alerts. I'm not hearing the noises for the alerts. Do I still have to wait in this fucking room? Holy shit.
No, you can go out now. It exhausted it's a dialogue.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left
we're gonna
to
get
get
a
back to
platform,
business.
Okay? And you're gonna get on it, and it's gonna cross you. No, don't go in that. Don't go in that room. Go. Keep going straight. Keep going straight.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
All right.
Fuck you,
you're
dude.
gonna get on a platform, okay? And at the right moment, there's gonna be an option. There's gonna be something you can walk off the platform and jump onto. Do it. It's just trust me. Not gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Just do it, okay?
Look, Stanley,
See
I
that
think perhaps
walkway?
we've gotten off on the wrong
The right
foot
moment,
here.
I want you to walk off
I'm not
this
your
and fall
enemy,
onto
really,
it,
I'm not.
okay?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else, but in his
Ow!
efforts to prove
What the
that he's
hell?
in control of the story and no one gets to tell him
you
what
did
to
it too
do,
soon.
Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley.
You committed
Everyone
suicide.
thinks you are very powerful.
I am
Okay,
all that
you did it too
smash.
soon. Just do everything you did. You did. Just do it again, but try again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
Just
it
trust
mean?
me. You're gonna want to do
Stanley
this.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
It's
simply
hilarious.
missed a
Alright,
memo.
we'll try it this way. Wow.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
And
lounge
then we'll
first, just to admire
this
it.
process, and we'll go through the
Wow.
the options.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5
Yeah, I
years
suck at
ago.
listening. So you want me to jump on this and do what now?
You see that platform right there, the walkway across from you? When you're above it, I want you to walk off of it and drop onto it.
Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've
Can't do it
gotten
too
off on the
early,
wrong
last
foot
time we did the
here.
same ending.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing
can't
your
jump.
trust in someone else can
Yeah.
be difficult, but the fact is that the story has
Go
been
up,
about nothing
when you're
but
right
you
above it.
all this time. There's someone you've been
Probably
neglecting.
easier to do it off the side than
Really?
trying to land directly
I was
on
in the
it.
middle of something. Do you have zero
Yeah.
consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yeah.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Okay.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Yeah, with that creepy ass like narrator voice.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
All right. Don't go through the correct door it tells you. Go through the blue.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley
go through the
walked
blue.
through the red door.
Go through the blue again.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red
All right.
door.
Turn
Where's the
around.
blue
It's behind
door?
you. It's behind you. It's behind you.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Why you gotta be so angry, dude?
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Naked
Skill
chicks.
trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so
He is
far.
saucy.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab
What's
in the
up,
dark at a new
Caleb? Thank
design,
you.
and
Welcome.
can give me some
Welcome
feedback.
to the chat and
There
hello
we go.
from Florida.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley.
I gotta
Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical
I have no
feedback
visual
here.
at the moment. I
A
accidentally
one?
refreshed the page.
I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1?
Could have given me a
That's
gun.
not even helpful.
That would've been
What am
cool.
I supposed to do with that?
Stick it up your
I guess
cool
it isn't
hole.
my place to
I-
judge.
Just play as you would
Here,
play.
based
right
on the
now.
data from your
I'm
previous
watching an ad.
playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's
Okay, I
take a
am back.
look.
All right. You
What
rate
the
however
hell?
you want. Rate however you want. My input is pointless.
Okay, we're already back in the room with the 3 doors now.
Right. 3. Oh, we're back in the room with. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm caught up now. My game just like jumped. All right.
Yeah.
My point just jumped. Just look at this. This is absolutely hilarious. That's not accurate. That's not like live. But look at the board. Look at the board. Look at the board count.
Now, would
You
you
were
say
below a
that
rat.
competitive
Or
leaderboard
something, I
helped you
can't
feel
remember what it was.
motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire,
Okay,
you fail. It's a very meaningful game,
You
all
don't
about the
have to
desperation
actually
and
do this.
tedium
You
of
can
endlessly
look at it.
confronting the demands of family life.
It is
I think
optional
the
to
art
do this
world
for
will
what the
really
hours
take
it's
notice.
stating, but we
But
don't
of
have
course,
time for
the
that.
message of the game only
So-
becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Jump in the fire. Oh no, the poor baby!
Where's
The poor baby!
You heartless
Ah,
little
the
bastard.
baby! It's
Did you
burning!
do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Both.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
I broke the
Thank you for
narrator!
playing.
I
Your
broke
input
the
was extremely
narrator!
valuable.
Yes!
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
I broke the narrator!
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a
Oh,
creepy
actually, I
man
know what
spying
game
on
this is.
innocent
I've-
civilians below you from up high in your creep
I'm
tower.
actually thinking
Perhaps
of
for some
picking
sort
up.
of twisted
You're a fire
erotic
ranger in this
purpose.
game.
Yes, that must
This
be
is
it.
actually a
What a
real-life game.
fascinating venture into the experience of
currently
total
in.
mental depravity. So
Besides
far,
selling
I love
Purple Ultra Deluxe.
everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Yes, let's see what else is out there. Obviously not that way. Here we go. On to an exploration.
After I
Let's-
played this game, Count, literally, I was mad that all other
no.
games didn't have a
No,
narrator.
no, it can't be.
For like a
It
month
is.
straight.
It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Why are you blocking it off?
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really
It's
wandered off into
impossible to beat
that
him to the
thing,
to the,
that big open,
and
just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of
the
woods now,
narrator is
Stanley.
heavily against
Okay,
open world
I'm
games.
going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Holy
Preferably
shit,
something with
there's actually a
walls.
tracker wall?
Something
You
with
can't go
nice,
through it.
big,
That's
insurmountable walls.
what, like, they should have added a way for you to sneak out.
That would have been awesome.
That would have been crazy. That would have been awesome.
I
Like,
think this will be just the thing. Wonderful.
Rocket
See, this is
League?
exactly
Really?
what I had in
Rocket
mind.
League?
Just a nice big box for you to run around in.
Oh
there
my
isn't
God,
any
are you
possibility
serious?
that you could get lost
Yes,
here. Now
and you
this
actually can push
is
the
game
ball in the
design.
thing.
Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this
The
game,
balls
I will
actually
be
are in it, too.
phenomenally
It's
impressed.
funny. Give it a second.
Stanley's playing Rocket League, huh?
Okay, so
Can I
what
crawl
exactly
up on the walls
do we do
too?
here? Let's see.
Yes.
There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no
But,
racetrack. Okay,
this
I'm
will
seeing
go
that there's a
complicated,
ball of
so
some
I'll
kind
just
back here.
tell you
Is
what
this
to do
game
after you have some
sports
fun.
ball?
I'll let you have some fun
Stanley,
first.
I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
I'll tell
We
you
shall
what to do
run the
after you.
bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Or maybe you figure it out.
There's the ball.
Give it a second. It's gonna drop. There it is.
I played Rocket League before.
You can push
Are you
the ball
doing it?
into a goal.
Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story?
There it goes.
Hold on. What are you doing?
Whoops.
Oh, you figured it out on your own.
Monkey fought Denda.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
You're in the beta now. Look around. There's beta sounds and everything.
Oh,
Beta
God.
signs and shit. Walk off the edge. That's what you have to do. Walk off the edge.
That was boring.
You're not in a loading. There you go.
It's
Now
awfully
this
dark.
is actually another game. I don't remember which one, but just walk around for a little bit in the, and then eventually it teleports you. Just walk around. There's no objective, nothing you can truly do. You just can walk around, enjoy the sights.
Boring.
Just give it a second, and it will auto do it. Or if you're eager, you can just click restart. But no, don't actually click restart. Just wait.
Here I go again. Thanks, Vixie.
Just,
When am I going to start pranking my daughter again? I really don't know. I really should.
wait, why can't I see other people's messages?
The ones that I'm talking to right now are on TikTok.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought they were here.
Ba 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 la-di-dish, da-dish. This sucks. I'm bored.
Just give it a second count. It eventually tells where it's back up.
This sucks, weenie.
Well, this is kind of backrooms games for you.
Uh,
Oh, there's light. Go over there. That's when I think it hits. Follow horror game like logic in this game, this point, because follow the light.
I did follow the light, and although it was blinding, it did nothing. The light went out.
It's gonna do
I
it
wonder
soon,
what he
don't worry.
found.
There you go.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Loading. Really?
All right, now we're gonna follow the same logic, go through all the same doors, except you're not gonna go straight. You're gonna go through the optional door.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its
Keep
grace,
Chrissy on. You don't
its
gotta stay in
subtle
the room.
charm? No. Stanley, but eager to get back to
Unless you
business,
want
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. And then after we do this one, we're gonna do this again, but we're gonna go through the platform. Unless you want to do the platform one now.
We just did the platform one though.
No, when we go through the platform, we go all the way onto the other side. Which one do you want to do? It's up to you. Optional door, or do you want to go get on the platform and actually go all the way through with it?
Go all the way through it.
All right.
Stanley was so bad at
Up to you.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years
So we'll
ago.
do that door next.
So same thing. I got to jump on the.
No, you don't jump down. You don't jump off this time. You just go all the way. You stay
Look,
on
Stanley,
it. until
I
it's
think
right.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm
You
not
go
your
all the way to the other
enemy,
side.
really.
You
I'm
don't
not.
drop off.
I
You don't
realize that
jump off.
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley.
Here you go.
Your
You're good.
chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Go into the black door, I guess. The black abyss.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Hey, light.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
The hell?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I don't know if I want to.
You have to.
That's creepy.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Death of a man named Stanley. Good
Hey,
morning,
I
employee
know a guy named
427.
Death.
Press I on your keyboard. I.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him,
Wait,
and
Rummy
every
has
button
arrived.
that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Has Rummy arrived?
Huh?
No, Rummy has not arrived. She's not here.
Why would
Why
Rummy...
did someone try to play?
Whatever. So we play the, No, nobody
I-
played it.
Yeah,
Please.
it's only visible to you. Sound alert, Rummy has arrived.
Oh. Please press B. B.
Look at him there, pushing buttons,
I just
doing
refreshed
exactly
for
what
me.
he's told to do.
Weird.
Now he's
Why is that
pushing a
there?
button.
Go away.
Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
With his mannequin wife. Please press U.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic
I'm a
adventures.
potato.
From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed
I
of
made
wild
Tex say I'm a
expeditions into the
potato.
unknown. Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Yes, Tech, do your homework.
Please press Z to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about
Press
his
Z
own job.
on your keyboard.
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his
Just
desk
begun.
to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press J to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
Mind
And down
controls?
another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer
feel
he
like I'm doing
spends here, the
Stanley's
more
job and just
invested
hitting
he
buttons on my
gets,
keyboard
the
now.
more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here,
What's up,
he's
Peggy
slowly
Mama?
killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I
Got
see?
dumped.
How can I make him look at himself?
What? Why'd you get dumped?
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Found 2 other
And I
girls.
tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Hey, Tech, I thought you went to
And I
do
tried-
schoolwork.
What? Really? Again?
But Tech, you're dancing. Like, are you dancing to your schoolwork?
She's doing the Macarena. Hey, Macarena! I
All right, now.
say none
up
of
to
it
the
about
board.
Macarena. See, Susan Foster. It's so buena. It's okay. His loss. Haha. I deserve better. Well, you know, I was gonna say Pagan Mama. You know what that means now, right? That means
That I get to ground people?
that means you know you're single now, right?
How? No.
Just kidding.
I'll get much to get the spray bottle.
Hey, Baku Mama. I'm free. Yes, he is free. Oh, I'm sorry. Pagan Mama. What's up, Chris?
Everybody.
Welcome back. And Baku Mama's here. My son is fussing. Uh-oh. So, Peg and Mama, how do you feel about 44-year-old fat men?
No, bad.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Bad.
What? Hold on, I gotta check something here real quick. Hold on one sec. I mean, she's already got Mama in her name, right?
Ow.
Hey, Peg and Mama.
No,
He's tired and
bad.
hungry and has a small cold. Well, fill him with food and then give him a shot of Jack Daniels and make him go to bed. The Jack Daniels will help him sleep through the night. Don't pay attention to my advice. So you already got Mama in your name, right, Peg and Mama? So how
Oh
would
my
you
God.
feel about being Mama to 44,600 and something followers, or sons and daughters?
Ow.
What?
You're grounded.
No, I can't be grounded.
Yeah, yes, you're grounded.
I mean, hey, you know, I'm trying to get Count's kids a mother. What, can you blame me?
Oh, you're grounded.
Oh God, I got dad zoned by Peg and Mama too. Oh no! Oh no! Ow! Ow! Ow!
There's
Oh.
one thing that will never change.
Okay.
Is all women dad zone count.
I don't even get friend zoned. I get dad zoned. Damn it! What's up, Papu Mama? No, be mad. I'm not mad. I'm goofing around, which is. I am sorry to hear that your boyfriend left you though for 2 other women. That's awful. The exhaustion is real. Oh yeah, I hear that. So I am. Yeah. Okay, so we do this again, Zach. Is that what
All
you're
of his
telling me?
co-workers were...
Yes,
Wait,
go through the same
no.
doors, but we're gonna
This
go through
isn't the right
opposite
office,
doors.
is it? Is this Stanley's office? When Stanley
through the
came
right
to a
door?
set of 2 open doors,
Yeah, go through
he
the door
entered
that
the
was
door on
optional.
his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
that's right,
Stanley
that's
knew
right,
it
that's right.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, now there's gonna be 2 options for you in here. You
Found
can
a
go
new
the way
logo
they
to
want you to
Varial.
go,
Ooh.
or you can go through the elevator.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley,
Oh,
for the
there's your
first
figure
but
somewhere.
eager to
Been
get
friends
back
for
to
13
business,
years?
Stanley
That's
took the
awesome.
first open door on his
Sometimes
left.
those are the best. Your best friends turn into your best
And
lovers.
so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yeah,
Coming
let's
to
go
a
up the
staircase,
bosses.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, that's optional. Whatever you want to do, you do. This is the,
This is the boss's office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
I'm gonna let you do
life.
what you want to do. and
Shocked,
we'll come back here eventually.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
That's okay. So when y'all coming to Texas? I don't know. I know once
Tag,
you
take a nap.
probably be going through there at some point in the next year. Down, down, down. Hey, Count, I have a video for you to react to on the clock app. Can I tag you in it?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
The Giver
Why did he
vibes?
feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Yeah, she's
This
doing her homework
question
still.
would not go unanswered for long.
She's grounded from
What was that?
Oh yeah. Take a grounder from homework.
Uh-oh.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word Escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Alright, there's two options here. Choose one. We'll come back and do the opposite later.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh, actually,
What
you can walk off the
horrible
edge right
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength
So there's
to
definitely
find
three
out?
options.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals
Holy
reduced
shit.
to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
That's kind of creepy.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Mazda Man, what's up? And Queen Death, hello, hello. Wee.
And when at last he found the source
Alright,
of
two
the
options
room's
right here
power,
now.
he knew it was his duty,
so you
his
can
obligation,
power off or
to put an
power
end to
on.
this horrible
Which one do you
place
want? Hold on, I
and
think
to
I got a
everything
fart.
it stood for.
Okay, it feels like it's all fart. I think we're okay. Alright. This is the Stanley Parable Super Duper Deluxe Suck My Ass version.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe to translate what Count is saying.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Oh, Stanley.
Sure,
You
that's
didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself.
It's
Is
the
that what you
Matrix!
wanted? Control?
Yes.
Oh,
Insert me
Stanley,
back into the
I
Matrix!
applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode,
Nuclear,
eliminating
huh?
the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what
There's
happened to
always the
them.
problem where the
I
bad guy does.
erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Why?
These are precious additional
Come on, I want to go
seconds.
boom, damn it!
Time doesn't grow on trees.
Put me back in the Matrix!
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button,
Oh, the
or this
narrator
door.
is how
Everything,
Sarah
anything, something here will save me.
People.
Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say
there is no
happily
way.
ever after.
I just didn't want you to waste your time in there repeatedly trying to stop it.
Yeah, I tried. Uh-oh. Here we are, back in the week. Hey, guys, I gotta
Yeah,
step
there-
away for a
there's
quick
no way.
minute. I gotta go to the
It's
bathroom.
not possible. I actually looked it up myself when I did my playthrough of this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So it's not possible to stop it.
Zach, do me a favor. Keep them entertained for a few minutes. I have to go to the restroom. I will be
Okay.
right back.
Now it's got to go pee.
Well, a little bit more than that, but yeah. I'll be right back.
All right,
Diet's
guys,
hitting
talk
again.
to me. Ask me questions. or I'll ground tech for no reason. I don't give a shit that there's no grounded rank anymore. I will do it anyways! You better do a good job at keep people entertained. I am! Then if people don't ask me questions, you're grounded, tech, so... Don't blame me! You cry! That will be the last thing you do! I'll do it anyways. I don't fear anything. There's one person on this planet that I fear, and they're not here. And it's not count either, so, yeah. You have no power over me, and you know it! I will ground you anyways! I don't care! I don't care! Oh, I'll do it. Don't test me. I am Uncle Zach. Hey, Zach. How was my day going? My day's going pretty good. Got my rate all the way up at work. Don't ask me what that's a long, very story. Got home and I was playing my hunting game. Hunter Call of the Wild. I used to stream that. I don't really do that anymore because after I got my PC, my Xbox was kind of became useless for the streaming world. So whatever, Zach. LOL. See, this is why I call Texas. Throw Zach into a lake. There's your water, Zachary. Hey, I'm surprised you actually knew my full name. Not many people call me Zachary. Yes, that's very true. I am the creepy uncle who watches everyone. Every time my nieces or my nephews over, I'm always there. It's kind of funny because, like, literally, I put in so much effort for my actual real-life nieces and nephews. Like, if like, I remember one day, my brother called me and saying, hey, me and Daisy and Ivy are going to the park down the street. Like, I had a stream planned, I was all ready to go live, and I just dropped everything. I'm like, fuck the live, I'm going to see Daisy and Ivy. And I spent, like, a good 2 to 3 hours over at the park with them. I have protection. I don't fear death or tech. I mean death or, Seraph, sorry. The protection is useless. In the terms of grounding, I don't actually physically aggressive or attack, but yeah, I don't need to see why you actually feel like you need protection from me. Yeah, I'm positive. I am very positive. Like I said, there's one person on this planet that I fear. They ain't here. Sorry, I don't fear him. I don't. I never have. Nothing but respect for the man, but I don't fear him. You know, me and him have our ins and outs, arguments. I don't fear the man. Oh yeah, you need protection from the world, yes. There are really bad people out there, and that's good for you. Zach is not a puppy. That's one thing I can confirm to you, Death. Zach is, in fact, not a puppy. Zach, Seraph is basically the witness from Destiny 2. I would basically call Seraph a villain, and I don't personally see Seraph as a villain. Like I said, I got nothing but respect for the man. Wait. I don't see Seraph as a villain. Or evil. Or a monster. He's just a normal guy. He has a past, but he is everything but a monster. I think you guys just think I use puppy dog eyes. I don't really use puppy dog eyes. I do joke around a lot, but puppy dog eyes are usually just like, if you think I'm doing them, I'm probably just doing a silly little joke, nothing more. I am not. There are a few people I fear. 1 being Tag, and 2 being Munchie, and 3 being Seraph. You guys have actually never actually seen me angry, and you never will. It takes a incredibly a lot. Like, you've seen me irritated and annoyed, but never you've seen me angry. I'm a completely different person. And I can probably promise you, you never will. For being my woman, everyone fears their woman. I think. If I don't, I have very many questions, and I need answers. Like, are they okay? Is something not okay in the head? Why do you fear Tech? She's like a little puppy. I'm sorry, but nothing but respect for you, Tech. But when I think of Tech, I think of those little kitten videos on like TikTok. I think they're all big and bad, but and then you could just pick them up with one hand. So, or kitten, puppy or kitten. Yeah, probably a good thing. And they probably never will. It takes, like, when it comes to being a man, it takes a lot to make you fully, legitimately angry. There's one time I was fully ticked off, and that was with Kels, when her ex-girlfriend's mom tried to strangle her. And I can promise you, I was there that night. Kelsey's ex-girlfriend probably wouldn't have had a mother anymore. I am massively overprotective of Kelsey. I say overprotective, but I'm just enough protective. It's really just the thing I joke with her about. Not really overprotective. I don't control her and keep it out where she is every minute, every second of every day. High and night. Going to sleepy sleep? Why? Wake up! If I eat water at you, will you wake up for me? It'd be funny. Come on. Ah, fine, they can rest, but I'm gonna annoy Death now. What way can I annoy Death? You do schoolwork and a full-time mom and work full-time LL and tell me you ain't exhausted afterward. Well, I do a full-time job. And I'm always exhausted after that, so I can honestly not imagine doing all that. Well, and plus being doing school was kind of ripped from me when a girl decided to jump on my head when I was 2 years old. So, but yeah, for those of you that don't know, your Uncle Zach here actually does have a traumatic brain injury, and he is fully open about it. I don't deny it, and I don't hide it. When I was 2 years old, I had a girl drop off the monkey bars, and I just happened to run right underneath her. And she slammed into me, breaking my nose, knocking out all my teeth, and giving me a traumatic brain injury. Forcing me to have trouble with reading, writing, and math. Fuck math. Math stands for mental abuse to humans. But what's funny about that is that I still got a math award at KTC. That's one of the schools in the city I live. I still got a math award for the highest score in math, but even though I struggle with math, which was kind of funny. Yeah, but having a disability, it can get difficult at times. But it doesn't mean you're any less valid as a person. Awkward. Kid's full-time job.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, I was in the zone of having conversations here.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I'm while
What
I
on
was
this?
waiting, I was keeping talking, and I was just playing my hunting game while I was waiting for you, and talking at the same time. What a full conversation here.
All right, so we got
We talked
Country
about
Boy.
my disability, and we talked about a bunch of other things.
Ah.
And we talked about how I don't fear
I
tech
fucked
death
up.
or Seraph.
I have a fucked up
Even though
leg on my right side.
I also question why people need to fear people.
I don't know.
Like, there's people online. Like, as much as I respect I have for Tech Death and Seraph, like, they're just people online. And even in person, they're not gonna
Well, it's like the whole
risk
thing with
their
Bella
freedom
Monkey.
as a free person
Yeah.
to do physical harm. So,
Nah.
what's there to fear?
I don't think you've upset anybody,
Right?
Lewis. Definitely haven't upset me. I always enjoy you being here.
Yeah, Lewis, you're awesome. Even though I barely know you. I decided you're awesome, so that's law now.
Oh,
Anyone that
Lewis
says
is badass,
Lewis
too.
is not anyone that says Lewis is not awesome can see me personally.
What was awkward, Lewis? Squirrely!
Oh, you Z13 Gaming? You have not upset nobody!
Yeah, no, that's Jason. Jason's good people. I like having him around.
If anyone's got a problem,
Gotta check one
they
quick
can
thing
see
here, guys.
me.
Oh, what's up,
Remember-
Death? Oh.
Not that anyone really truly that is around here knows, but before Death was top dog and manager, I was.
Facebook. Boom. Nope, we don't want that. Whoops. Switch to that. Switching to Count Von Ha Gaming. I really gotta get better.
Yeah, before Death was manager, he was actually my right hand. And then I decided to...
Well, that's better than
take
being
my
his left hand, because we all know what he uses that for.
Death was my right hand. I gave him directions, and he pushed them.
Yes, sir. Oh. Skadoo, 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 skadoo. Wash, gotta. All right, let's get back to this spinning around in circles sort of game thing that we're doing here. Scratch too hard, you're gonna scratch
Death
off the
is
rest of
always
your hair
confused.
there, Death.
I think Death walks through life in a state of confusion.
Yeah, there we go. Death has said it right. Before me, you were the pain in our butts.
Oh yeah, I was definitely a pain in the ass. Oh,
Listen,
I'm
if any of you
full-
guys
fully
are
pain in
actually
the
not
ass here.
confused
I
after
don't deny
listening to
that.
Zach, then more power to you. But it's Zach. It's confusing. You just got to spend a few years with him, and then it kind of just
Someone was
makes
following
sense.
Stanley. He was sure of it. If he
Like
checked
I
over his
always say,
shoulder
don't
now,
question my
he would
logic,
surely
if it
catch
doesn't
them.
make
It was
sense,
only a
move
matter
on.
of time.
Said somebody's following me
My
this
logic
time,
doesn't
Zach.
make sense ever. I don't think it's ever made sense. That's what I'd tell people. They go with it. Don't question my logic. Except it
When
doesn't
Stanley
make
came
sense,
to a set
move
of
on.
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What happens if I do enter the door on my left?
Oh, we'll do that later. Don't worry. We'll keep. We'll do more of that later. There's
This
more
was
endings
not the
that
correct
but
way
we're
to
gonna
the
go
meeting
through
room,
this door
and
first.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his
Alright, I'm gonna
stomach,
pause my game so I can
giddy
get
in a
back to
way
watching
he
it.
had never known
There you go.
before. Was it this room? A connection between the two?
Alright, so we're gonna go through the
Could a
optional door,
man
and there was a way that
love
you did not
but
go, and
eager
that
to
would
get
be
back to
the
business,
elevator.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So there's the manufacturer's room,
No, the door that's open on the side.
the left one.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section,
There's
walked
2
straight
doors, one
ahead
that's
to
open
the
on the side.
opposite door,
Alright, you see
and
the
got
elevator
back
right
on
there?
track.
The one with the red button? No, count you. Oh, okay. You walk through. Oh, wait, no, go back. Go back. The door didn't close. Go back. Alright, you see that elevator right there? That's an elevator. Go onto it. And then click the button.
Little does Zach know that Count has already.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about
refresh
and
the
get
screen
even
again.
further
I'm
off
falling
track.
behind.
So now,
Give
in
me
order
a
to
second,
get back,
real
he
quick.
needed to go,
I'm gonna actually sub to you real fast because I'm getting tired of
from here, it's, left.
And that's the simple way I can fix it real fast.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right.
sorry.
Why would I
Oh,
have
that didn't
ever
catch
said
on
it was to the
screen.
right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Oh, I can
Narrator's fucking up.
Now, let's see, we went down
How do
right,
I,
left, down, left,
Oh,
right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
No, stop! I'm trying to mute you. Go, stop. There you go. Fuck. Alright. So why are you fucking... There we go. No, we're not at your channel. There you go. There we go. Now I can sub. Oh. Subscribe.
It's like watching a baby work with tiles for the first time.
There we go.
You good over there?
Oh yeah, I just subbed.
Okay.
It's loading. Okay, there you go. Here. It is my 13th month subs anniversary, apparently. Also. Alright, because now I can refresh without it being an issue with me being behind. Alright, we're cool. Oh, you can continue going down now.
Down, down, down.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time,
What?
suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay.
What?
From the top.
Really? Oh, God.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
That
Perhaps he
ending
had
is
simply
done.
missed a memo.
What?
This is where it gets funny. Keep proceeding. Keep proceeding.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely
yeah.
fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Doesn't matter. Go through any door.
Went through any door.
Yep. Just go through any door.
I'll say it. This is the worst
Just,
adventure I've ever
there's no
been on. I can
consensus.
promise you,
I can,
there
like,
definitely
tell you what to
was
do.
a story here before. Do we just...
Just keep
Do we need to
moving.
restart the game again?
Direct.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by
No.
starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Really? Oh my
Keep
God!
doing the same.
All of his co-workers
This
were
ending
gone.
is not done yet.
What could it
Go on.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Now there's just a wall.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we
Wow.
just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Did we miss anything? No, we didn't miss anything.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't
Out the
quite
window?
recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing,
You're gonna
how
just
about
restart
this?
again.
You win!
Yes, I did.
Congratulations!
Woots! Winner,
Knew you put
winner,
in a lot
chicken
of hard
dinner.
work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Nah, I
We
already
both
won,
know you didn't
motherfucker.
put in
You
any
can't take
actual
that back
work
now.
for that win. Some people win fair
not
and
the one that
square,
takes it
and
back
this
from
was
you.
not one of those situations.
No takesy backsies.
I'm getting weirded
No.
out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time.
I'm not the one
I
that takes
have
it
Don't
back.
restart it. I already won. Oh, motherfucker.
Not
Really?
even over.
All right, I've got a solution.
All the
This
way.
time, to make
Count.
sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the
Follow
Stanley
the yellow brick
Parable
road.
Adventure Line.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Just follow the
Because-
line.
because-
How
wait a
simple
minute,
is
hold on.
that?
Last time we went that way. Where are we going this way now? I don't like this. Hey, okay, let's hear. Follow the yellow brick road because
You
because
see,
because
the
because we
line knows
follow the
where
yellow
the
brick
story
road.
is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though,
Onward,
here's a thought.
ho!
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, Is the story
How do
of
I crawl
no
up there?
destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a
The
destination
fuck?
is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa,
How do I get on the roof?
Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all
Holy
that.
shit.
You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music
There's a
to lighten
latte.
the
How
mood.
about that? What the fuck? Are you serious right now with this? Oh my god.
Cut the music,
Thank
go
you.
back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
It's a fern. Okay, moving forward. Da 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 da.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. No,
I
no.
need a country
Line.
boy.
You do know
Yeah,
we're
you
looking for the
say.
Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I'm currently printing a full-sized Webley revolver for my uncle so he can use it as a prop to make Indiana Jones leather holster. Ooh. Well, that's badass, Lewis.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through,
The fuck?
you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No! Come on! Okay, follow the yellow line again. Follow the yellow line again. Here
You
we
know
go.
what, Stanley?
Ow!
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly
Don't jump
doable.
out the window.
Why don't we simply start
won't let me
wandering
get
in...
up there
well,
now.
I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay, let's try this direction.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just
Oh,
me
isn't
and
it? Just
Stanley
so
forging a
exciting.
new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
It's cheaper
Go
than buying the
wild.
real thing.
Use your
What are
imagination.
you talking about?
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
What are you talking about?
Don't
Here's-
know.
Oh,
That's
no,
true.
not you again. Stanley,
Lewis, that is
Lewis.
true.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I will say you can pick up a 22 revolver pretty cheap if you need to.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay.
Really? Walk in
so I know
circles?
that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin.
Making me dizzy.
So
I'm done
starting
with
from
that.
the right, let us ask, will taking the
You
right
don't
door
actually have to
lead
walk
us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley.
yet you continue
our
to walk in a
destiny
circle.
awaits. Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is?
Fuck.
It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
Well, you fucking narrator,
Really?
you've already
All
done
this
that pretty
games?
much.
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So,
I
okay.
currently have a tech and a witchling in bed with
I
me.
guess now we just wait.
No, she made
you
it
know,
to bed, okay.
I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination.
Actually lowered
So
my
I
chair
hope
and
that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we?
Forgot that button was
Eventually.
there.
Well, in the
damn it.
meantime,
I
if you...
gotta
The hell was that?
there. Actually, no, I want that all the way up. That was the confusion ending.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What the fuck? Really? New content. Here we go.
Oh, new content? What does that mean?
Yes, go through
new
there.
content.
Continue. This is where shit gets spicy. Even more funny. Because now all those endings we did, we gotta do them again.
What? Why?
Because they changed.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
After all
As
this
you may
time,
know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
They're all fake.
After receiving
Oh,
critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra
What you were
Deluxe
playing
content.
was the Stanley Parable. And
Oh, now we're in the Ultra
Okay,
Deluxe?
so far it's an
Okay.
elevator.
Yes.
Nothing
Now
special
you're in
yet,
Ultra
but I'm
Deluxe.
sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Because there was only about, like, 4, maybe 5 different endings on there. Just increased it.
Is it broken? What's going on here?
We didn't get
Should we,
all the ones without.
Should we be
the
moving somewhere?
Ultra
Or,
Deluxe.
oh, there we go.
So
All right,
eventually,
finally,
maybe in the
at
future, we
long
can come
last,
back to
it's
this game
on to
and
the
we can
new
get-
content. I've never been more
there's
ready.
a
Let's
way
do it.
to reset your game, so you'll be outside of the Ultra Deluxe, and I'll tell you how to do that when you're ready.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Won't be within
mostly
this stream.
tedious.
Elder Guardian
It's as if
is
Oh,
this
okay.
where
Let's see
it
the content.
leads
Give me the
room
content,
with the
Stanley.
red bu- Yes, in fact, it is.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
We can jump now.
You only have limited. Turn to the light. Turn to. You have 32. Don't waste them. You literally can sit there and jump all of them you want, but. Yeah.
Is that it?
I don't think you
Surely
can jump
that's not
outside
all
circle,
the
though.
new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say,
right.
initial impressions of this game are not
It is
positive.
another elevator.
It's just elevators
Stanley,
and
I have to
jumping.
say,
Is this what passes for
this
exciting
game
new
is not
content?
positive.
If this is
The
new content,
elevators
then I could
and
just read you the whole
jumping? What?
dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying the new
That's
content.
it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see,
They had to
Stanley?
jump. That's
What?
This
it.
is what happens when
But
greedy
don't worry,
video
don't
game
worry, that's
developers
not
with no
actually
respect
that
for their
it.
fan base rush a
The
cheap expansion to
narrator.
market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the
Wait
level
a
of
second.
craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
It's not Twitter anymore,
It's my
jackass.
fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation
That
around the
comes
new
later,
content,
too.
I'm afraid. It could never
no,
have
not
lived up
really,
to
but
such
the review.
expectations.
Comes later.
If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the
worry,
game,
'cause this shit's
and we'll
about
try
to
to
get
get back to what the
spicy.
Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like
No
always.
bills, no
What do you
gimmicks.
say, friend?
Just you having a great time together.
Not like I get a choice, it's just gonna
What do you
reset on me
say,
anyway.
friend? Like, what at the count after I played this game, I just wanted the narrator in every video game I played. Like, I can't even.
This is seriously hurting my brain.
It's funny as hell, isn't it? We haven't even got the broom closet one.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Go in the vent. Go in the vent. You have to. The door is closed on the other end. So.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away
I don't know
here
why
where
I
the
randomly
game's
thought it was like
developers
that,
won't
this sucks.
find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it
Just
the
our little
Memory
secret. Take a
Zone.
look.
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories
call it
so I can relive
Memory
the peak
Zone.
experiences of my life
It's the
whenever
Memory
I
Zone.
want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity.
Yeah,
Back
because
then,
this
it
game
all meant
originally
something.
came
Oh,
out in
the
2013. I don't remember when this game was released, but I think I'll just look it up. I'm not even gonna guess. When did Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe come out? 2022. This came out in 2022. And the original game came out in 2013. The actual original game is actually on Steam. But all that is in this game, so it makes 0 sense for you to purchase or buy. It's kind of like Hitman, you know? I don't think
Yeah.
you've ever played that, but I recommend it. It's really fun.
Really?
You'd probably like Hitman. I actually think I might buy that on my computer and stream that game.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Oh, yeah,
Like
for all
this
you that
stunning
are
triumph
watching,
of
I
games
also
journalism.
do-
10 out of 10 from
You like my sense of
Destructoid.com.
humor.
James Stephanie
For
Sterling
quick
writes,
button.
and I quote,
My user.
"Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art,
need water, I'll be right
Stanley
back.
Parable
Play
strives
horror
and then
2 seconds,
succeeds to
need
be
water.
every game ever created." Did you hear
Fluid.
that, Stanley? Every game ever
Required.
created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was
Count is
literally
walking to
every
water, but
game
he's
ever
he's-
created. It was
he's in quick
Skyrim, it was
escape, so his
Persona
dialogue is
3,
going
it was
by
all of them,
completely
and
missing
now
the funny.
it's nothing.
Poor Count. He's
It's
missing
no
the
games
funny.
at all.
Hey, Count, how
It
can you
isn't
leave
even the
funny?
Stanley
Count, what the
Parable
hell?
anymore.
Like,
It's
you
just a
left. You didn't even click
husk
escape, so the
now.
game didn't
A
pause.
lifeless
And now
husk
you're
with
funny.
an hour
is,
of new
is
elevator
just running
content.
past you, and you're missing the funny. And I'm talking to nobody because I'm alone. He's back.
Alright.
You Count. You didn't click escape.
We have some agua again. Have you guys been enjoying the soothing sounds of the water dropping?
Count. You didn't click escape, so you missed some funny.
Oops.
And I complained about it. And now it's too late.
Whoops. Oh shit. Okay. Well. Well, this way we go.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
We need to get a
These
face
were
cam.
simpler times, Stanley. What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh, no. God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from
More
Steam,
funny.
the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were
This is
glowing
what
as well, weren't they?
developers, like, he's gonna go to the point where developers don't want to go to.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full
read the,
completion. The
I'm
narrator
not
is
gonna spoil
obnoxious and
That-
unfunny,
that-
with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
Yes.
All the
Funny.
negative reviews.
Trying to be funny. I'm trying to
Not a
make a
good
serious work of
game.
art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
That's what the red boxes are full of the negative and the green ones are full of the positive. But he's only gonna read the negative. Which makes it all fucked up.
Okay, let's see
Oh,
what
wait,
this
no,
one
he
says.
does. Oh, wait, no, he has a positive
While the
one
idea
laying
for the
around,
game is
but he
good,
doesn't-
for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh,
You're
goodness.
preachy.
This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't.
Oh.
Dear. What an
I
awful
find
memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track
Other
record.
games and play those
I
games.
feel like a failure.
Because
Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley
I
Parable
need to find
isn't
the
quite as
narrators.
sterling as I always remembered.
Sterling.
Look that up later.
Yeah, you should play a little Misfortune, dude.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have. And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant dronings...
Thank you.
Oh, you're back, you see? You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
12 hours.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting...
You're just frozen there.
Stanley,
I don't
you're
know
back.
why this keeps getting
You're
longer.
back.
It's
Oh, my
really
goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been
That's
sitting here all...
Shut up.
It's been a week.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only
Just wait for
regret.
this dialogue.
There is only the
I'll tell you when
turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days,
This is pretty funny.
months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously.
You're making me want to hit the button
I was
again,
consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt
Just
like an
wait.
eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a
You
space
actually,
without
in this room,
consequence,
you're actually
without
gonna see, like,
action or outcome. It was
ages
divorced
in the
entirely from the
world
question of free
past.
will
It's crazy.
that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events, not if all events existed in the same moment. And I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines, and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of my being. It was incredible. The spaciousness, the equanimity of the moment,
I don't know if
both
he
singular
stops.
and infinite.
He stops now. Was he dead? Is he dead?
Let's click it again. I think he actually did die that time. Click it again.
What's the beeping sound?
Look around you. Take a look around. That plant over there, did you notice it was full of leaves when you did this? Now
Yeah,
it's
that's
dead.
But they
Take a
didn't
look around
understand the game was never
Take a look
meant to
around.
be funny. It was
Push
meant to have a
push
point.
already.
It was meant to speak to the
Now take a look
human
around
condition.
again.
But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said,
Oh, he's back. I
entertain
thought he
us.
was dead.
It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the... The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Uh-oh, he's stuck in
is
a
never
repeater
the
now.
End is never the end, 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 is never
Just
the
click it.
end, is never the end, is never.
And then now he stopped talking. Look, no, before you push the button, I want you to take a look around the room real quick. Because, just do it. Take a look around the room. Okay. Some things are going to change, like there's going to be a hole in the wall eventually, so every time you click the button, now I want you to do this little walk. Oh, look! Look up! There was water. There was like water dripping down somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. It's leaking. The room is, in fact, leaking. Alright, now you can go click the button. December.
Oh, look, it's a beautiful escape now.
Oh, look! That's crazy. Like, after humanity's gone, that's pretty much what's gonna happen to all our structures, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually can hear, like, creatures out there right now. I can't hear them, but you can. But you don't actually see any, so don't
What's
worry.
up, Rob? Life over death. No, 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 no.
Life over death. Did you eat cookies and you didn't buy... Hey, speaking of cookies, Count, where the fuck are my cookies?
What cookies?
You owe me cookies!
Since when?
Since forever!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh, look, there's a hole.
Yep, there's
Oh
the hole.
my god.
You pass so much time, humanity is extinct. But there's still oxygen.
But my one building is still standing.
Oh, not really. It's half underground. Yeah, where are my cookies, Count, huh?
So what am I
Promise.
supposed to do now? Am I supposed to...
Just walk off into the endless desert. And then that the game's gonna do its normal thing, you know, how you did when you fell into the hole and the Rocket League thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right.
Just walk, there you go. See?
And we're back. Oh, fucking joy.
Alright, go straight.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from
New
now on.
content.
Yep, go in there.
Good. You noticed my sign. Yes,
Go
I
in
have
there.
something very exciting to show you.
think Lewis likes dinosaurs. Lewis, what's your
Dino
favorite
Nugget.
dinosaur?
I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has
Mine was
turned out to
T-Rex
be.
when I was growing
The
up.
original Stanley Parable was a
Velociraptor was
landmark,
second.
and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
You know, if I didn't have a traumatic brain injury, that's probably what my career would have been.
Yes, you see,
Studying
isn't this far
dinosaurs.
superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An
Parable
entirely
2.
new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Time is illusion.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical,
Oh,
really.
that's right.
I have her blocked.
How do I unblock?
Here
Anna's
we are.
here,
Go on, try out some of the new features.
What's up, Anna?
I apparently have Anna blocked, but I don't remember how to unblock it.
Should have a block list.
Or Anna has me blocked. One or the other. No, I don't think I blocked it. I think Anna blocked
Who
me
knows?
during that whole stuff. I don't know.
Oh, goodness. Stanley, this is very awkward. I hate
I'll
to do
figure that
this,
out
but
later.
before you leave, you really should go to both the
Oh, you
exhibits
gotta
for
go
the
into all
bucket
the rooms.
and the
They'll block you,
collectibles.
otherwise.
You
You
see,
gotta go into
there's
all
a
the rooms
surprise I was
next
going to
door.
spring on you later, and it involves both of them. And I really do hate to break the illusion,
Go to
but
Infinity
it's
Hall. Go there
important that
first.
you go
That
see
is
the
absolutely
collectibles
hilarious.
and the
Go to Infinity
bucket. Okay? All right, I'll get out of your hair now.
This one is fucking funny.
You know
as
what,
shit.
Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea.
Winter
I'd like to
is
hang on
back.
to that for the sequel.
Water is back
Apartment.
at the apartment. That's good to hear.
Water is. Water?
Yeah, they
Drink
blew-
your water, Death.
They had
Oh,
a main blowout.
Oh.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm
I
truly
stand by
fond
my-
of. It's
by
never been done
my
before in a video
Drink
game.
your water!
This is in
Water's
fact
good for you.
a hole
Drink your water.
that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games.
Oh, no,
as a
I figured it
see?
out.
Isn't it
There we go,
wonderful?
Anna.
One of my more ingenious concoctions,
figured
if
it
I
out.
do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can
It
press
was
the
on our- it
teleport
was on
button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Whatever it reminded me, I just forgot. Jump into it again.
Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it again? I don't know what else there is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but
I've
forever.
eaten the
There really are
sun
so
and
many other fascinating
my
exhibits that
tongue
I've
has been
prepared for you. I
burned by
really
the
spent quite a lot of time on all
tape.
this, and I would very much like to show you some more of them. How about we go ahead
Oh, you
and
gotta
press
scratch, by
that
the way.
teleport button again so we
Right,
can
Anna.
get back to what's really important about...
Oh, goodness. Well,
I
this
thought
is
it was
rather
a never-ending
embarrassing,
hole.
Stanley. I'll be honest with you. I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to hit the bottom. Yes, I know. I told you the hole was infinite, but come on.
This is infinitely a pain in my
Actually
ass.
wants to fall forever. The hole was plenty deep. It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's you who likes falling too much. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we
I
just
said
put
exactly
all
how
this
I felt.
behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when
Push
you're
G.
ready.
Now jump in the hole again.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that
Maybe.
you like holes too much.
Maybe. I like the dark, deep
Would have said, yep,
holes.
that's an infinite hole
Oh,
right
we
there.
got a
Goes on
stretch.
forever till the end of time.
Oh,
Don't need to see it all,
Run
but
away,
not you.
sounds
Oh,
like
no,
holes.
no. You have a weird sort of... Oh,
Found the bottom again.
did the hole seem even shorter to you this
actually,
time?
never mind, you
I
don't
couldn't
gotta
help
run
but
away 'cause
feel
you're all
like
just
you
gonna
spent a
bother
little
them
less
anyway.
time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole. I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to
Now
show
do it
you
again.
and to talk about. And
Just
I've had
keep
enough
doing
of the
it.
hole for... Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes.
It is
I'm
short.
starting to become extremely certain
That's what she
that
said.
the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know.
there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this
Yes.
depth, I just can't
I
see
like
this
to play
scratching
with
the
the,
itch. Oh,
the
who am I
walls
to
of the
judge?
hole.
You just do
I like to
whatever
punch
it
'em.
is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Did anyone ever win the... Oh.
Is
Did
the
anyone ever win the
teleport
5000
button not working?
thing?
You sure?
What?
Well, I mean,
The pre-merge.
I really don't have an
50,000 points.
explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
Still there. That's from when I was running things.
Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it
You
than you
broke
could
it
ever have
twice!
asked for. It's
I
a win
broke the
for
narrator
everyone.
again.
You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else.
Okay, you just
Take care, Stanley.
Just stand.
I hope
Fuck you, narrator.
Have a wonderful rest of it, Tony.
I will have a wonderful rest of my day because I broke you again, you stupid son of a bitch. Cue the creepy, weird music.
Yeah, you just wait, and things are gonna happen. Sometimes you gotta wait in this game.
Yes, I'm very much enjoying jumping though. Oh no, look, the hole is getting deeper again.
The point of this game, Anna, is it's funny. That's the point. Don't question my logic, except it doesn't make sense, and move on.
It's one of those, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna get pissed, and by the end of it, you're gonna realize that I just wasted 2 hours and 23 minutes and 35 seconds playing this game.
It's funny as hell. You can't admit it. You gotta admit it. It's funny.
I am Batman.
And now you can change your perspective with F. By pushing F on your keyboard. And the other things are gonna pop up in a second.
put whatever your face is Bob. That's why I got everything. We're doing that tomorrow, Count. I believe you have questioned my logic before, Anna. So don't question my logic. Except it doesn't make sense to move on with your life. It makes everybody's life
My head's stronger.
She sent some
You're
sword
no
emojis.
longer.
I think it's a sword. Looks like a sword. I decided it's a sword. Don't question my logic except it,
My head's
except it doesn't make sense to me.
stronger. Now you're no
Or you'll yeet me
longer
back to the moon.
using up this
Okay,
space
hold on.
of mine.
I'm gonna go farther than the moon. Hold on.
My head's stronger. You're no longer using up this space of
Whoopee!
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley!
Huh.
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly
It was a
focused
dream.
on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many,
So your
many
character
years
fucking
here
fell
in this
asleep.
hole,
Standing
and I'm
up.
looking forward to all of them. Stay alert,
Oh
Stanley.
my God.
I'll be back. Toodle pip.
Toodle pip. Just beating up the walls of the hole.
You just gotta wait. Think. Or yep, there. You go. And Lewis has sent an emoji of him carrying a giant. I don't know what the hell that is. I'm
Dorito.
calling it an orange. Oh, it's a Dorito. Man, I want some Doritos. Oh, I have some chips in my bag. 1 second.
Oh, please don't eat chips while I'm
Here
streaming
we are.
again.
Go on.
I'm
Try
joking,
out some
I'm
of the new
not
I
sleeping.
will
features.
kill you.
And if I did, I would just push the mute button when I took a bite. Because I gotta... button.
Free achievement.
I got fucking
Now, here's something special. You remember
Fuck, they're
that
on
broken
default. I know
test
they're in my bag.
achievement that got
I
left
got
in the
them for
game on
work.
accident?
That
Well,
is
I'm
a-
developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Just sitting in my
Yes.
front
You see,
pocket.
you'll come to this lever and... Okay, perhaps I
snacking
should have
food, basically.
clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if there's an actual way to get that achievement, but you're not an achievement hunter, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I just want to be scared.
I can give you some horror games.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I sent you a list a while back, but
You
it's
did.
so far buried.
Infinite
I'll probably have to
hole.
do it again. Ah! I lowered my chair again. God damn it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're not sitting in your bed anymore.
Yeah, it's actually really nice. I actually don't even sit in my bed to game anymore most days, unless I want to lie down when I'm gaming.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game.
barely
In
actually
the Stanley
play my
Parable
Xbox
2,
anymore.
you'll run
Like, the
around
only game I
gathering up
play
these
on is
miniature
Under
Stanley
Call 1.
figurines. And what's
That's the
truly
only one.
innovative is that there will be no
Other than
reward
that,
for collecting all of them.
PC
I don't want to
PC or
stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell
I'm
on
just
with your
probably pissed
unremarkable
off
life.
about that. Because I'm buying all my games on my Steam
I
and
gotta collect what now?
just walk to the end of the room and you grab that stupid little thing over there. It's pointless, but do it.
The Stanley Cup?
Dude, Dad, they made a new Stitch from the Stitch show from Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, did they? How you doing, dude?
Yeah. Wait, this person's name's Dude.
Yeah, his name's Dude.
Dude.
Gotta collect them all.
Is there a Mrs. Dude?
We're not gonna call him Pokemon. We're gonna call him Poji Man.
Poji Man. I'm still looking for work. You're looking for work?
Are you now? Damn.
I can give you unpaid jobs. That's about it.
Ugh. Hey,
I'm back.
Country Boy's back. Apparently, this game
You
caused him to
passed
pass
out.
out.
No sleepy sleep for Country Boy. Or Country Boy gets the yeetsy yeets.
Been a long day at the craft show again. I get you.
Wait. Like Minecraft? Crafting
No,
recipes?
craft like crafting stuff. You know.
No, I'm just being a
Alright.
smart ass.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Slap on the wrist. Oh, I don't know what Dude is talking about. I'm not really around a lot, but I'm always lurking in Count's Discord when people don't let me notice.
Sorry to hear that, dude. Free merch.
Well, let's just Steve on
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday.
Ooh, I wonder
Which
what
would you go
Country
with?
Boy is crafting though. Well, to sell crafting stuff, you gotta
Yeah.
craft them. So
His
therefore,
mom does the crafting.
It probably helps and sometimes.
Yeah. She does beads. They're kind of cool.
Beads.
Beads.
Like, beads?
Like the anal beads that everybody keeps on threatening to shove up your ass. Zach.
Country Boy, please don't shove beads up your ass. I know it feels good.
You know,
No.
sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize
I want
that
to
you
know
knew
the
which one
difference.
you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
It's not the balloon I chose, you asshole.
Guy. I'm a guy, yes. Wait.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, no,
This is gonna
I've
be
made
fucking
my
funny as
decision. We're
shit.
moving on.
Hold on. Dude, I'm still waiting. Oh, shit, Anna followed me on Twitch.
Aww.
I got a notification from Twitch.
Wanting heads to roll for what? I am drawing a blank on your name, sorry. He's Zach. He's Uncle Zach on my
A
Discord.
common
I am
complaint of the Stanley
Uncle
Parable
Zach. You
was
guys
that it was
Elder Guardian
confusing and
Zach.
paradoxical, that it
It was
engendered a
Elder
chaotic
Guardian
sense
Zach,
of reckless despair
but
in those who played it.
Then,
Well, I'm happy to
guys
say
in
that
Count's
after
Discord
much
decided to name
consideration,
me
I've
Uncle
engineered
Zach,
a clever solution
and
to this fundamental
This
problem
was
of the game.
pre-Death being manager.
It's the Stanley
This was back when we
Parable
started.
Reassurance
And,
Bucket.
Ever since
You
then,
see,
I
Stanley,
have been
anytime
Uncle
you're
Zach.
holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will
Someone
fill
tried
your
to
mind
change my
and your
name once.
heart.
I just
It's
immediately
true.
changed it
As
back.
long as you hold on to the bucket, the
I
many
already
disorienting
know who it
contradictions
was.
of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal
It was
and
Foxy.
perhaps even comforting. You may even come to
changed
long for the gentle
Foxy's
embrace of
ex-husband.
jarring cognitive
that
dissonance
skip
while the
button when I
bucket is
need
in
it?
your arms. And to be honest, it's a
the
much
god
more
of the
convenient
Yeats,
solution
little
for me
king
than
god,
actually
whatever you wanna call it.
redesigning the
I'm one of
game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it?
Oh,
The glow of comfort,
ground me.
even in the
Oh,
face
dude,
of
did I
crushing
ground you
despair,
once? Did you
must
change your
already be
name and
sweeping
I
through your
grounded
body.
you before?
And in fact,
Should I ground
can
you
I say
again
that
for
I
old
do
time's
believe
sake?
the bucket lends you an air of charisma
Dude, you're
as well?
grounded.
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
Yes.
All this and more await you in the
Damn it.
Stanley
Not the
Parable.
bucket! It's the bucket! Why are you stressed right now, Baku?
The Country Boy is stressed because he watched me play this way back when. The bucket is fucking funny as all shit. So basically, the bucket is basically your character's like support animal or some stupid ass shit. It's so stupid that it's funny. You grounded me for you. Oh, I grounded you for that?
Does anyone
Remember,
give out
you changed
awards
your
for
name?
most
Something else?
enjoyable bucket in a video
Or like
game?
losing your account.
That
so
really
you
should
changed
be an
and
award if it
created a
isn't
new one?
already.
I don't know. I ran this community for a little bit, so. Wait, how long has it been now? 6 months?
3 years.
No, it has not been 3 years.
We're working on year 3. It's like 2 years and something now.
It's been at least a year.
No, we exceeded 2 years.
No, it's been. I haven't been deployed into you for.
Oh, how long have you not been my manager? Oh God.
Yes.
It's been.
It's been 2 years from me. I ran your thing for a year, and then after that I took my leave.
Yeah, it's been.
I wanted to start doing my own thing, and because after pushing you, not doing a single thing for myself, it was just time.
Yeah, no, that's been about a year.
Yeah, it's been about a year, so.
And now you miss me. I get it. It's all good.
I'll text her to smack. So there is a Mrs. Dude. I knew it. Wait, Mrs. Dude. Wait a minute. Why didn't
No,
you-
she's at work.
There's two possibilities. Is your name Zach as well? I have a feeling.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
Dude
Yes,
is
I know it's not
actually-
exactly clear yet how exactly
Zach, a
these
lot of
features will
yes,
come together
apparently.
as one single
I don't-
coherent video
I
game,
don't
but
really pay
I can feel it in my soul.
'Cause I
It's
kinda be
going
just
to
doing my
work.
own thing.
There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll
Like,
arrange these new
times I
features
do pay
together,
attention are
and
brief.
we'll see whether or
Like,
not it
sometimes I'll pay
coheres into a
attention to what's going
meaningful
on in Count's
gameplay
community, and other
experience.
times it's just like, oh, that's happening, and then I just kind of forget.
Okay, are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Yes, Zach is very much a lost boy, because, like, I don't know people changing their names. I used to get on people for
I mean,
changing
there's
things, especially
potential
when they're
here,
part of
right?
staff.
It's
Like,
sort
yo,
of...
stop
Okay, never
changing
mind.
it. At least
Hold
leave it
on,
somewhere
let me
similar
do
so
a
people can
different
recognize you.
arrangement.
And it's quick
Okay,
chat.
yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
I know, but 1% of
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of junk. And I do very much enjoy creating things, but they don't add up to anything.
Thank you for the
I
follow!
wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic
motherfuckers are still going on, Oh,
Go
God!
Take a look.
Huh. Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Message her in a split. God. Oh, there she is. Found her. Yeet.
Dude is Beast Boy. Having a hard time
Yeet.
finding a job. Oh, I get that, Baku.
Yeet. Yeet. There you go. Funny, I have not messaged Kit Kat in a while.
What is this shit?
Oh, begin the game. Just gotta start the game again. Click begin the game, and now we can get into some crazy shit.
This is the story of a man.
Why are you eating? Someone needs to give Zach a beer. Actually, the beginning of the stream, I had a drink, but that's gone now. And I don't really feel like going upstairs to get ice, so it's not gonna have a second one.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh, no,
Stanley
Country
decided to
Boy's
go to the
standing
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, Country
Look,
Boy, you wanna
all
do this
the
war?
balloons.
Okay, Country Boy.
And a fucking bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Alright, Country Boy, we can do this war. We used to do this all the time back in the day, but you wanna fuck around and find out? We'll fuck around. Oh, he's doing the whole alphabet! God, okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door
Wait,
on his
that's not
left.
H. That was G. There you go.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that
Also,
the
Country Boy, that's
employee
fucking
lounge
appearing
was
offline.
simply the place
The
to
fuck?
be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Oh my God, Country Boy. Oh, you yawning on me? Okay, we'll do some more. I don't want to keep doing it because my microphone's going to catch up too much pushing. So you can go ahead.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite
All right,
door.
oh, you chose this direction? Go whatever way you want. I'm just watching so we can keep in tabs on which ones you've done and which ones you haven't. Broom closet. Oh, it's not there.
Still
We're doing the
no
broom
one was
closet one
here.
next, and that one's
Stanley needed the
fucking
bucket's warmth
hilarious.
and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's
Fuck the
office
bucket.
was where he'd find answers.
The bucket is so funny. It's...
Coming to a staircase,
What did
Stanley
you
and the
just
bucket
send me?
walked upstairs to the boss's office.
You sent me a monkey twerking on, I guess, a hay bale? Okay, then. What the fuck?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley
Ooh,
was
you know
once
what I
again
thought of?
stunned to discover
Dad,
not an
you
indication
twerk.
of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may
Dad,
have
why don't
broken
you,
down into an
why
emotional
don't you,
dumpster
twerk
fire,
for
if not for the
Seraph
soothing
Ted?
presence of the bucket.
Be embarrassing
Even
as all
now,
hell for
in
you.
his
but
darkest
funny
of
all hell for
hours,
them.
did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of
Spiders,
confusion
all
and
the
chaos.
spiders.
It would be with him
spiders.
always.
Fuck spiders.
The bucket would.
Spiders deserve to die.
And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual
Now what
connection
if
he
the-
shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the
now,
boss's desk.
um,
Nor in his
Country
bliss
Boy
of
sent
simply
me
being
a,
near the bucket did he have any notion
Santa
that
Claus
the pin number for the
swinging on a
keypad was
chain? Is that a reference to,
2845.
Wrecking Ball? I'm imagining.
Uh-oh. I don't think I heard.
Stanley just
Hey,
sat around
Dad.
twiddling his thumbs.
You know, I just
Trying
thought
to
of something.
input anything on the device
Hey,
was
Dad.
useless, since he could
I
never
did a
possibly
video
know that the combination was
long ass time ago
2845.
of me pretending to be the staff and the stuff they do in the Discord. Why haven't you done the same thing?
But Stanley guessed the
I
correct
did
code
it.
by sheer
I
luck.
passed down the title
Was it
to
that the
you.
bucket knew
You should
all
do the
along?
same thing.
Was the bucket guiding him?
The rite of passage. You
Yes,
have to do it.
this is certainly the most logical explanation. The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate.
You've had a year. It's
It
time
would
to
be
do it.
all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the
Be
bucket.
embarrassing a little for a
Soothing
little bit.
him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, you just hold on to that bucket, buddy.
I'm pretty sure you know all.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Fuck no idea.
Oh, go back.
Although
Turn
this
around, go back.
passageway had the word
Go that way.
escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
You didn't know this one.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back
what
on
happened
track.
to,
At this point, Stanley
not
and the
here.
bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very
The bot
painful
that I
death
added to your
for
thing.
each of them.
Nightbot? Where is it?
Oh, we got rid of it because
Gone.
it charges now.
Oh, it charges?
Yeah.
Mine doesn't. It still does this thing.
No, it's like, but if you go to try to update anything or anything like that, it actually charges.
That's weird. I thought it always charged, and it was just optional to pay for.
No, now you have to pay for a membership.
As the machine whirred into motion
good
and
thing I don't
Stanley
have
and the
anything
bucket
to add
inched
to it.
closer to their demise,
I'm never gonna
Stanley
log in
reflected
and
on
let
how
it do the thing.
meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a
How much does it
bucket
charge?
everywhere.
Like $10?
I
Farewell,
don't remember.
Stanley.
It's been a while since I've looked.
It's gotta be like $10. Even if I forced to go in and update. I
Farewell,
can't imagine it's
Stanley,
gonna be
cried
much
the
for me.
narrator, as
What's
Stanley
this
and the
shit?
bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal
You're gonna
jaws.
see, it's kind of funny.
In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end as it was crushed violently to death. It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket.
Excuse me?
It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold. Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to
Basically,
take
you're
a bucket
inside
like
of,
this
like,
and to claim
you
it
got a
for
new
his own?
narrator.
Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
The boys are planning something. LOL.
What boys?
What boys?
No man can own a
Death?
bucket,
Death,
and
what are you
certainly
planning?
not a
I
bucket
plan
as
Death.
dazzling
I
to
don't
behold
know
as
you.
this one. It is man who
Oh,
should
God.
be before the bucket.
Look, I'm doing squats though. Doing my squats. Here we go. Yeah.
I still have the box my fucking my desk came in. I just too lazy to get outside and recycle it. But
Just need a
Why you
quick second
pause?
here. Those alerts aren't set up right, so. We'll go back to the old alerts for right now until I can fix that.
The old alerts.
Yeah.
Country Boy, why have you added new alerts?
No, it's not Country Boy's fault. No.
Oh. I don't know who does things anymore. I remember it was Country Boy back in the day.
No, I was playing with something. I was trying to make something happen, and it's halfway there, but it's not all the way there yet. So I've got some new alert
Where's the
clips.
jump scare alert? It's gone.
I'm going to go
Country Boy, I blame
get
you.
off here. Tech is not feeling well. I'm going to cuddle and take care. Oh, I thought Tech was asleep.
Yeah, I thought that was sleeping too. She's still in chat. Oh, no, you're not. No, she's not. I just refreshed. Gotta check for,
Alright, so here we go. We're back to walking
Oh,
around.
who are
in front-
you, spoof? Oh. Hi, Mr. Bodybot. Bye, Mr. Bodybot.
I've got bots in my stream?
Yeah. It's kind of easy to tell. Just click on their names and, okay, this one is possibly a person. I'm gonna leave them alone. There's no videos and they're not live, so it's probably just a lurker. Alright. And I don't know about this one person, Anna Marsh 08. It's just the picture, the name.
But there is something
the
we can
account,
do.
it just
Something
screams
we can do
bot.
together,
I mean,
you and I, that will right this terrible wrong. Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
That sucks!
You did. You died.
I died. I'm dead.
Okay, let's do the you know, when you jumped off the platform one
Wait,
again.
Stanley thought to himself. Am I
That
sure
one.
that the order stopped coming
damage.
out? How is that
Emotional
possible?
damage.
They never stopped.
Oh, go
Surely
grab
I
the
was
bucket, grab the
mistaken.
bucket. You need the bucket. Go back. Count. No, bucket! You need the bucket for this one.
Stop crying
Stanley
about
lifted
the fucking
into
bucket.
his
Oh
arms,
my
and a wave
god!
of comfort rushed
There, I
over
got
him.
the damn bucket.
You need the bucket for
Stanley
the platform.
clutched the bucket tightly
You
to
need
his...
it.
This was not the correct
Just
way to
trust
the
me.
meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to
When you
him,
jump off
telling
the
him
when you
that the
jump off the platform.
employee lounge
Grab the
was
bucket
simply
all
the
the time
place
for this-
to be.
these
And
two
here it
endings, and
was.
then
Had the
do the
bucket
same
turned
thing
out to
with
be
without the
correct?
bucket.
Was it... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Then I'll tell you which ones.
Stanley
don't
took the
have
door on
anything.
his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
Okay, we're
don't
doing
go
one
to the
where you jumped
meeting
off the
room.
platform
Go
onto
somewhere
the
else.
walkway.
The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the... Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the,
The bucket is
asked.
speaking to me.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket
No
here?
buckets beyond this
What if the
point?
problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket?
This isn't a
I
bucket,
suppose
it's
that would
my
explain a
emotional
lot about your
support bed.
behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness,
support
I think we have to do something about it.
You're not
This
wrong.
Louis, thank you for the
misunderstanding could have
biddies.
dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly or properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Step in where?
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll
bucket.
tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Item 2. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Item 3.
You want to get the other dialogue?
Is this a
Do
bucket?
this exact ending again and just click yes on everything.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
No, it's not. It's definitely not a bucket. No way.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous
It's a
machine
bucket
that tills
tractor,
the earth.
fucker.
I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to
Wait,
screw
is
it
it
up? Absolutely incredible.
don't
Let's
know.
just move on to
You
the
would
next
know.
one.
You played Farming Simulator a little bit.
Oh, right.
Is this a
This
bucket?
is the same thing. Yes, it is a bucket.
Correct. This is a bucket.
You fucktwat. No way.
You gotta do it again. This ending again and just
Item
answer
6.
all no and
Is
or
this a
all
bucket?
yes. This shit gets funny as
Trick
fuck.
question. Both. Gotcha.
Go fuck yourself. Stupid narrator.
Trick
Item.
question. Boom.
Wait, hold on. I
gotcha.
can't find the next one. Let me see. Should be around here somewhere.
Can I leave now?
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here.
There's a
and I
bucket
don't
right there
appreciate the
on the
implication
picture.
that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore
Bucket
nothing
or
could
fuck it,
possibly
dude.
be something. Unless,
Bucket
in
or
your
fuck it.
twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket? You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence, and yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
You are.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But I'm going to erase
I
all
love the
buckets from the
bucket. I
game
love the
entirely.
bucket better.
Okay, here we go.
You really
Here we
take
go.
away my bucket.
What happened?
My bucket.
Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait,
Do
was
you want to do the
everything a
ending
bucket?
where you get
Every single thing in the
dialogues?
game was a bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea.
Because they're fucking hilarious.
Except
and you
me.
Just answer all yes.
I'm not a bucket
It's
after all.
fucking
and you,
hilarious.
Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news.
Do that one.
We're
Just
not
don't
buckets.
bother with the no one because
Yes,
they're not as
I
funny.
actually
but
feel much more at
just
ease
do
right now.
the yes
It's
one.
delightful
and
to get
it's
some clarity on that
fucking
issue.
hilarious.
But it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Wow.
Alright, do that again. Just answer all yes, because it's just hilarious for some of the shit he says. Wait, oh shit. You got a different entrance.
All of his co-workers
forward.
were gone. What could it mean?
Different
The
entrance.
confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley
Bucket?
embraced. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his This was not the correct way to the
We gotta
meeting
find the
room.
broom closet.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him. telling him that the employee lounge was simply the
God,
place
the
to
broom closet
be.
ending. You're gonna love that.
And
now.
here it was. Had
Once
the bucket
without
turned
and
out
once
to be
with.
correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite
Oh, you
door.
went that way this time. What are you doing this way?
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's
elevator
warmth
one
and
doesn't
comfort
change
now
the bucket,
more than ever.
by the way.
Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find out. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Downstairs doesn't change his OL. Hold on, before you enter the room, 1 second. Something's gonna happen. I gotta look it up first. 1 second. Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe code. 2845. Run in there and type in 2845.
Stepping into his manager's
Ian
office,
finished talking.
Stanley
Go
was
in
once
there,
again stunned
2845.
to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most
shit. I guess
logical
you have to do that without the
explanation.
bucket. Alright, I had that open, so we'll just do it again without bucket. When we do our without bucket runs. So, two options. You can click yes or no, but the endings are changed. With both scenarios. With yes and no.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Munchie's in here, and she
Mind
says, "So I did a
Control
good
Facility.
thing, but it's gonna become something else."
And I'm gonna yell at you. Why?
Although this passageway had the word escape
Uncle
written
Zach
on it,
decided it's
the
valid,
truth was
it's okay.
that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death. The door behind
Munchie,
them was
what did
not
you
shut.
do?
Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Can you do a Twitter?
At this
You know,
point,
you got
Stanley and the
mad at
bucket
me
were
about
knowingly
your
walking forward into a very
hairbrush?
painful
The
death
fact
for
that she's
each
in
of
the
them.
other room.
Yeah? What about my hairbrush, Munchie?
I feel like I should clip this.
Munchie? Okay. What did you do?
Like that.
Munchie?
He stopped in his tracks. He's out of pure fear. Part of me are going to touch thing. Parts of me are going to touch these yours.
Munchie, what the fuck are you doing? Whatever it is of mine that you have in your room, remove it now. Don't make me come in there after them. I don't know what you have in there.
Yet.
I don't know what you have in there, but I will come in there and I will whip you with something. Yeah, I'll whoop your ass like a dad should.
I'm getting some great shots. I can't breathe. This is too funny.
Munchie, what of mine do you have?
Nice up and close the camera. Too long to clip. Cal, you're gonna have to go back and like screen record this shit for your TikTok.
Munchie!
Do you want to step away real fast and go in her room and see what she's doing?
No, I'm gonna give her the
But can you-
opportunity to tell me what it is.
Don't threaten me with. Don't threaten her.
Don't
with good
worry,
times.
Dad, I'm
Don't
making
worry,
money.
Dad,
Oh my
I'm
God.
making money. This is the only point in my life that I actually wished I was subbed to her OFs just so I could see this.
The hell do you have?
But I'm not willing to spend the 25 bucks.
It's not $25 anymore.
Oh, I don't pay attention to it, so I don't know.
What are you doing to my rocks?
Oh, don't worry, I set it up for you.
What?
Okay, this might be a little bit too long for TikTok. I'm gonna open
like
real
3
quick.
times, Zach. What? Why? Why did you set it up in your room?
Oh, yeah. No, she didn't open it, but she could have, like, read it.
Blame Hooker. Blame Hooker for what? You better be in your room. People can see you if it's out front.
I'm in the living room.
Oh
so
my
naked,
God.
She's probably a little bit naked in the living room. Or a lot of naked. I am Uncle Zach and I approve.
Don't row your boat with... Why? Why?
Munchie, how much have you had to drink tonight?
None.
None. Go, Munchie, go! from Country Boy. Marley.
The part that scares me is she just started that diet today. One wrong move and she can shit all over the sea.
I wonder if she's live on TikTok or something.
No, she's not. She's talking about the boys. She's talking about the OnlyFans boys.
No, she's not. Nope.
Why?
I want to open
Why?
that. They demand this. They demanded this. And Hooker gave me the idea.
What idea? You're sitting on the row machine? Doing what? Do I want to know?
It probably involves a dildo. I'll explain later. Don't worry. You know, it'd be a real shame if Munchie came in and just beat Count with a dildo. Real shame. Wait, actually, don't do that because he's live and he could get banned. So please don't do
Yeah,
that.
I gave banned for that. This will benefit us both. How?
This is a really good clip.
You're
worthy.
soiling my
Sadly, it's longer than 1
rowing machine. I'm never going to be able to use it now.
minute. What is a rowing machine, by the way?
It simulates like rowing a boat, only you can have it indoors so that you can still get the,
Stop!
You lying little bitch.
What?
What'd you do to my rowing machine?
Nothing yet. I haven't taken my pants off yet.
The fuck are you gonna do to my rowing machine?
So you see. Let me explain. Let me explain, Father. Let me explain, okay?
Let me explain.
There's a spot on the rowing machine that I can prop my phone up. And I was testing it to see if it was working. I got it all hooked up. I even got the display setting all done. So I was testing to make sure the display done. And I put my phone right there, so because I was on a video call with Hooker. So I'm doing that. Hooker's like, you should see what I see. Just my crotch going up and down towards the camera. Hooker's like, imagine doing that naked. Perfect point of view for me to just do that shit naked.
You said you were already making money doing this.
Yeah, I'm about to make videos.
I have no words for right now.
I mean, it would make more sense if you were sliding forward, you were sliding into a dildo, but okay.
I can work something out.
Oh, god damn it, woman.
Thank you for the idea, Father.
I haven't even used the goddamn thing yet.
I have.
My head hurts.
It's all set up.
Where did you set it up?
Right now, it's in the living room.
Like right in the middle of the living room?
Yeah. It actually folds up pretty well.
Oh.
Like, I was worried the arms were going to get in the way. No, that bitch actually folds up pretty decently.
Okay.
But my naked ass is going to be sitting on there.
Count, I recommend buying a second.
Buying a second one?
Yeah. Munchie can have her naked time on that one. You can have your own.
Oh, Hi Guy will lose his
Call it
fucking
her-
mind.
Yeah.
Call it her Christmas present. That way you don't gotta buy her.
Zach, she bought this for me for my Christmas present.
Oh. Then she gets to buy. She
told
gets
you
to
I
buy
like
another one.
Gonna benefit us both.
She gets to
I'm
buy
gonna get
another
naked and
one.
defile your rowing machine.
Please put a towel down first.
Oh no, I can't do that, Father.
Please.
Too bad.
Is it too much to ask for a seat cover? Oh God.
I don't really have any advice for this situation, so good luck.
I at least want to see what this thing looks like before she defiles it. I'll be right back, everybody.
Okay.
I haven't even seen it yet, so yeah, give me a quick minute. Zach will keep you guys entertained for a few, and I'll be right back.
All right, people, ask me questions. Or wait, Tech is gone, but Death is gone. Who else is here? Who can I threaten with a grounding?
At least let me see this thing before you fuck with it.
Lewis, hey, ask me questions, or Lewis is grounded. There we go. And ask me questions, or Lewis is a grounded bean. Come on, guys. Yeah, you enjoy it, Captain. Crown me ex-daddy? What the fuck? Ex-daddy? What the hell? I don't think I've ever been your father, but okay. Come on, ask me questions or Lewis is grounded. Come on. God damn it, Lewis, you want to be grounded? That's not fun. Okay, who else is here? That's probably a bot, so let's check that fucker out real fast, real quick. Oh, no, it's a lurker. Okay, Squish992, ask me a question or Squish992 is grounded. Oh, look! Divorce me, Zachary. Here's what I have in response to that, Foxy. Make me. Since we're married, since you were, I have multiple times, and I have said no multiple times. So sorry. No divorce for you. No divorce for many, many reasons. Because you don't text me anymore, so no divorce. Okay, I'll fix that. I'll spam you with H's. How's that sound? Hold on. It's gonna find you. Hold on. You're buried a little bit. Fuck. Where are you? Damn. You're buried. There you are! Found you! H. There you go. You can't complain anymore. I spammed you.
You're dumb. Hey, you can't blame me if I can't find you. It's just been a minute. Busy. Had stuff going on that required my attention. Working for you. Yes, I can't get you left me, Richard. Since well, at any point you could have messaged me. It's a two-way street. Like, I got TBI, out of sight, out of mind. Like, I can't always help it. I've been busy. You wanted to talk to me? I'm just a click away. I'm not gonna ignore you. Okay, we're both been busy, so we're both guilty, technically. Okay, here's the deal. I'll start messaging you every morning from now on. Just like we used to. We'll make everything all good. Nah, I'm good. I don't feel like doing all that. It sounds like a lot of work, and divorcing is just a lot of paperwork, so, nah. It's cheaper to just work things out. I'll find a new daddy for country! Country's stuck with me. Sorry. You gotta catch me to ground me. You gotta be able to lift me to yeet me. Oh, you yeeted me a total half an inch. I can't lift you. Sure. Sure you can. Sure you can. Sure. You yeeted me a half an inch. Guarantee. Sure you can. Oh, sure you can. Send Osiris acts to the gods. I don't. You can try, country boy, but I'm the Elder Guardian. I'm immortal. You guys could try to sacrifice me, but probably won't work out for you. Boom, 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 boom. Can't sacrifice me, 'cause you can't catch me. No, you can't. Oh, I missed. Okay. You have my address, but you never use it.
You won't do anything to me. I'm pretty sure if Foxy wanted your address, country boy, she'd get it. She wouldn't have to try very hard. She doesn't have to say, "What's your address?" and you just slap it right there and then. As soon as he's either probably done arguing with Munchie, I have no clue. See? So, it wasn't very hard. Actually, I think Hooker has my address as well. I still have that giant pile of bubble wrap he sent me. I mean, she sent me a year ago. That's crazy. That thing is still sitting in our fucking storage. Yeah. The bubble wrap she sent me is still sitting in my my storage unit. I mean, storage unit. I mean, storage room in the basement, in my room. Quite literally a few feet from me. Okay, so I'm starting to wonder what's going on. He's been gone for a little bit now. We just went to see his rowing machine. Wait, wonder if he's using his rowing machine right now in the mid-live. Fully expected me to provide entertainment. Well, I can't get jump scared right now, so you guys are just gonna have to ask me questions. Alright, have a good night, Foxy. He's back. I can hear him. He's coming.
All right, now I'm back.
Nice.
Mama Munchie came, or Mama Foxy came by?
Yep. And she asked for a divorce, and I denied her it again.
Can't believe I missed her.
Yeah, you were too busy having fun with Munchie out there, apparently.
Dude, that rose machine is pretty cool, actually.
So you were using it.
I tried it out. It's kind of cool. Hopefully work on some mobility and other stuff again. Alright. Let's see here.
Are you doing that one again?
I am? Oh god, I am. No, let me out. Let me out.
You could restart, but I don't think this really changes with the bucket. I don't remember.
I'm gonna get smashed.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell,
There's
Stanley.
never a lurker.
I'd like to cuddle with her.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
No, it wasn't. Haha, I escaped.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true
Wait,
that
never
all
mind.
buckets are radiant in their own way,
wait, yeah,
but
it's
this
the same.
one
It's
stood
the same.
above
Just-
the
just
rest.
click
It
restart.
was a glorious
This is the
bucket
Hall
to
of the
behold.
Bucket. I thought we had to be here again.
No, this isn't the Hall of the Bucket. Your bucket's gone.
My bucket's gone.
Yeah, just click escape and click restart. This is just the basic thing you've already explored.
That sucks weenus. There is no buckets.
Alright,
There's
grab
my
the
bucket.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
The bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Alright, we've done a lot through that one door. Go through the other.
I have entered the door on the left.
Alright, I want you to look for a broom
Still
closet,
no one was
or
here.
a storage unit.
Stanley
storage
needed the
closet.
bucket's warmth and comfort
Very
now
specific.
more than
And then I
ever.
want you to
Perhaps his
stand in
boss's
there
office was
until
where he'd
dialogue
find
is off
answers.
itself. There I go. Storage room.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The
Go
broom
inside.
closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I
won't
know
hand over
how
the bucket.
hard
It's
it
my
must
bucket.
be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong.
No, it's my bucket.
This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh, no.
I won't
We're
hand
getting
it over.
into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate
Fuck
object
you, broom
which happened to
closet, it's
lay
my
in your
bucket.
path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it.
Yeah.
Really tell
Fuck
the
you!
broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point
My
by
bucket.
point.
I puked in it.
Share
I
your
pissed in
journal
it, and I
entries
shit in it.
detailing the
It's
rich
fine.
emotional landscape of your
You
feelings
can't have it.
as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Yeah. You don't get my bucket, you stupid closet. You're just a closet. You can't do cool shit with it like I can.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all.
Is it like walking
Here
out
we
the
go.
door? Haha!
There.
Property is
Now it's
Stanley.
settled.
It's mine now.
No
bitch.
more debate. No more
Wait, no,
discussion. Take a hike, broom
stay in
closet,
there, it gets
with
a
all
little
your
sticky.
meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
The hell does diatribe mean?
I don't know.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see? I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, "Ah,
It's even
It's a
little-
bucket.
even way
There
more
really
funny
is a
than
wide
without
variety of
bucket.
applications
So
for this
after
sticker.
this, if you want to click restart, we'll come here without the bucket.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Alright, click restart, and we'll come here without the bucket. And you'll even get even a little more hilarious bucket interaction.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh shit.
What could it mean?
Do it again. Click restart
Stanley
again.
decided to
You're
go to
in
the
one of
meeting
weird
room.
ones. Wait, never mind. You're fine. You're fine.
Too late.
Go through the... Oh.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers.
cool.
He
Just
never
go on
functioned well
and go
by
through
himself
Look at that cool
and
looking
constantly
bucket
needed
right
support
there.
and guidance
Smexy.
from others, so the
Smexy,
thought of
smexy.
total solitude was terrifying to him.
Leave the bucket this time, though. I'm in a delay still, so I don't know if you've already walked
I
past it.
feel so naked
When
without my
Stanley
bucket.
came to a set of 2 open
Okay,
doors,
I get-
he entered the
Oh.
door on his left.
There we go.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
All right, I'm at the broom
Stanley
closet.
decided to go up to his bosses.
All right, enter right
Stanley
in
stepped into
inside.
the broom closet, but there
I
was
gotta
nothing
refresh
here,
my
so he
fucking
turned
stream
around
is
and
acting
got
weird.
back
One
on
second.
track.
Here you go. Enter.
I'm in.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Can I ride the broom?
Can I ride the broom? No.
Like a witch?
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there
That
was something to
song's all
interact
about
with,
being in the
he'd be
closet.
justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because I'm having fun confusing the fuck out of you right now? Is that not an excuse?
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Uh-huh.
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Then why did you build it into the story? Huh? Wise guy?
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was
fucking
my
hilarious."
favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money.
Wow.
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Hookers and blow, hookers and blow.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Okay.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Wee! 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 You spin me right round, baby, right round. Huh? Alright. Are we done with the room vlog?
No, walk out and then come back in.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you too. Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Wow. It's a light bulb. It's a light bulb.
No, do it again.
I think the narrator's caught on.
Okay, maybe he's done. Alright.
Alright.
Coming to a staircase,
Alright, you
Stanley
can do the
walked
main-
upstairs
one of the
to his
endings now,
boss's
where
office.
You, instead of clicking yes, turning on the mind control device.
Oh yeah, where was that? That was this way, wasn't it?
Oh wait, the code.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered
Stanley
aloud
Parable? Oh, you
to
already proved
nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking
Stanley
behind
Parable code.
paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was
2845.
caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
No!
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Was it down the... Yeah, it was down the elevator.
Yeah. Oh, there's a thing over there. You can do.
Except I don't have the buckets.
Yeah. We'll do this again with
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
Oh,
Facility.
not that way, right?
Oh, try to jump on. Go continue going straight. That's just the stupid ending you don't want to fuck around with. Remember?
Yeah.
The boring one. Try to jump on the tables. Each table that you see, try to jump onto it. No, keep. Yeah, there you go. Table.
Oh shit!
I
fell down the hole.
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the Mind Control Facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos
You
of it
actually
on
can do the
Twitter
same
and
thing
acted
with
very
There's
superior
another
about
thing.
it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours, so here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game, with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section.
Oh,
you
God.
won't hear it anywhere else in the
Come
game.
on, hurry
it's
up.
a
I'm getting bored
secret
here.
that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track
Good job you've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Well done.
Good job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility.
Oh my god, so
Jumped on the
horrible.
catwalk.
Come on.
You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. Railings don't mean anything.
Oh my
Good
god,
job, you
come
did
on.
it. Good job, you did it.
Dying
Good job,
here.
you did it. Good job, 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 you did it.
Shut the hell up. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, it's restarting. So do you want to do the same thing? There's a different ending.
Wait,
with that.
Stanley
with the
thought to
bucket.
himself. Am I sure
So,
that the orders
grab your
stopped
bucket.
coming in? How is that possible? Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone. Not with the bucket around. Stanley
isn't happy
clutched the
without the
bucket
bucket.
tightly to his
Bucket
chest.
down.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Spiritually.
But Stanley had felt
Wrong
the
door.
bucket calling to him, telling him that
Okay.
the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here
what
it
haven't we
was.
done
Had the
here yet
bucket
with
turned
the
out to
bucket?
be correct? No, never mind.
Have
The bucket
we
was
gone
wrong.
across the catwalk with
Stanley
the bucket?
took the door on his left to go back to the meeting
Yes.
room.
Have we gone over the all the way
No,
through with the bucket?
Said the bucket.
Don't go
what?
to the meeting room. Go
Have we
somewhere
gone over
else.
with the
The
machine
cargo
to the other
lift,
side of
yes.
the bucket?
Go
No, we
there.
haven't
Go
yet.
to the cargo lift.
Alright, that-
Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket
bucket.
had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Oh, it's Ashton.
What's up, Ashton? No face planting.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this
Oh,
dark
that's
room
who
over
does the
here.
face plant.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Going into the dark room.
The doctor.
Oh no.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Sushi the Mimic?
Oh, your bucket's gone. Okay, this is just the same, then. Yeah, you can click escape and restart. Was that button there last time?
Oh, I've never been that way before.
Yeah, bucket's gone.
All of his
so I'm assuming
co-workers
that's
were
just-
gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. The good old
Let's see here.
bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly
Elevator.
to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Sushi Mimic, huh?
I don't think so.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and
There
comfort
are
now
more
more
endings,
than
but you
ever.
gotta collect a lot of
Perhaps
those
his
fucking
boss's
stupid
office
things
was
for
where
it.
he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I don't think downstairs has any difference in. Oh wait, we already did the code with bucket, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh.
I know there's one of those
Stepping
things where
into
the
his
bathroom
manager's
back there.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Hey, remember that?
Was the
memorized it.
bucket guiding him? Yes, This is certainly the most logical explanation. You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
Shut up.
You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor
found one of
each
them?
and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Will you please shut up? Thank you.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Straight. Don't turn. That's the boring one. Alright, yes or no? You haven't done either with bucket. So,
The
oh yeah, you
lights
can jump down with
rose
bucket.
on an
It's a totally
enormous
different
room
thing.
packed with television screens. What horrible
Jump down with
secret
bucket.
did this place hold?
Huh?
Stanley and the bucket both wondered
down
to
with bucket.
themselves.
Jump down one. With bucket.
We jumped down already, though. Oh, no, we didn't.
With
No,
bucket.
not with
You haven't done
bucket.
it with bucket.
But just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below. Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his fall. Now, what to do next, Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and so eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here. So they set up a little couch and relaxed. It really wasn't so bad down here, a bit cold perhaps. After some time had gone by, they
Where did he-
installed a
my
few
question is, where did
shelves
he
as well,
fucking get
and a
the
sort
couch?
of kitchenette that was
Oh, and the
useful for when the
kitchenette.
bucket was craving paninis. But it wasn't until the rugs and the standing lamps came in that it really started to feel like a home. In fact, after some time, Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all. He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility. This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets, and the state of their home slowly decayed as Stanley became withdrawn and neglected the cleaning. It unsettled the bucket deeply. Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail. All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back, doing it over again, staying on the path. It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending.
The rate you,
This made no sense at all to the bucket.
face
It
planting.
was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Yet Stanley was unconsolable. This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground. The bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending. But it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually. It's what the bucket was counting on. The two of them waited for a very long time.
Okay.
A very long time.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to go
All
ahead and end things for tonight, actually. I'm getting a little wore down here.
Tired?
Yeah.
Alright, there's
So-
more endings. We can grab them another time.
Right. But let's quit the desktop here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and say thank you to everybody who might still be in the streams here with me. It's been fun hanging out with you tonight. Always appreciate the time you give me for doing this. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, 11:30 p.m. or a.m. Eastern Time is Coffee Time with Count. Hope you guys can make it out for that. Always good times. And then we'll figure out what we're streaming tomorrow night. So until tomorrow night, everybody, I hope you guys all have a wonderful night's sleep. A wonderful day tomorrow doing whatever it is that you're going to be doing.